Ah, yeah. Hey, whoa.
Did you see that clip that went around of him landing in Malaysia?
That's one of the funniest things I've ever seen in a long time, man.
He like cuts off the prime minister of Malaysia to like do this dance in front of the orchestra.
Yeah, is it Malaysia? Is that where he was at?
Isn't that what? I don't know. One of those soon-to-be China countries.
Yeah, it'll very soon be taken over. It
The
reminded
next Democratic president, it's China.
It reminded me of that video of George Bush when he was dancing with the African fellas. Old school classic clip of Bush.
Dude, has time been better to anybody other than fucking George Bush? People don't remember. He was the Hitler of the day. You know what I mean? He was the worst. Oh, we do anything for the old school Republican. Even his dad was better. Fuck this guy. Now, he just, nothing but fondness when you look back at the 2000s there.
It's weird. He doesn't come up. Like, we almost stop history at Obama now.
Like, imagine going back to 2002 and being like, you see that guy George Bush? Yeah. See that guy Rudy Giuliani? Yeah. One of them's going to be a villain. Bankrupt on the street.
One guy might go to prison.
The other one's going to be looked at as just not that bad of a guy.
So crazy, though. Yeah, the hero of America's mayor going to prison. The war criminal, he's just doing paintings in Texas somewhere. Nobody's bothering him.
Just a good grandpa, man. He's one of the Bush family, known CIA, like, no big deal. Oh, it's so funny. In 2002, you would have never guessed that's where it would land.
He must be the happiest that Trump entered the scene, because he was the villain of villains from a Republican standpoint. All of a sudden, Trump descends down that golden escalator and all of history has changed. And now, literally history feels like it starts when Obama took over in 2008, as if we forgot the two wars created out of 9/11, Patriot Act, and then the financial crisis that bankrupted in 2 generations, basically. No, everything starts with Obamacare.
It was great. The Trump came into office, that's when America fell apart.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
I don't know how people still continue this hating on Trump fiasco. The guy, he gets off the plane in Malaysia.
Did not have any sense of humor about this guy. You know what I'm saying? Look at this guy. He was born for this role.
And yeah, that is pretty loud, huh?
Very loud.
Is it coming through loud on your side as well? Yeah,
very,
I don't know. How about now? Still on the loud side?
Same loudness.
Same loudness. I don't even know how to control it at this point. Let's go down here. And how about the loudness now?
That's fine.
Well, you go from it's loud to, that's fine. And
I mean, it hasn't changed 1 decibel. I don't know what you're doing.
Oh, that's what I need to hear, actually. Like, no change. Not the, that's fine.
It's fine. I'll tolerate it at this point. After 3.
The production crew trying to make adjustments, and we're doing it based on what you're saying, and that's fine. That's nothing. No idea why it's coming through so loud here. I'll go muting on this one, I guess, but this is Trump. He starts doing the Trump dance with all the Malaysian dancers getting down.
Funny. No, but they're doing like an actual traditional dance or something. I don't know. And he's just, no matter the situation, he's got one move. You know what I mean?
And he's ready for it. He does. He's got the fist
red
bump.
Carpet. He pushes their prime minister off the red carpet. Get out of the way! I gotta do this dance.
Can't you see they want the Trump dance, man?
This is what they voted for.
This is exactly what we voted for. Everybody
so funny.
loves this guy internationally. It's absolutely hilarious, man. Very funny stuff.
How could you not at least laugh at that? You know, I don't know.
At least he can move, man.
Remember your guy was the guy who like tried to stop on a bike for an interview question and fell over in the middle of the road. You know what I mean? One is better than the other. I don't know.
No, good call, man. Joe Biden, we watched him fall off his bicycle. He was they were basically able to get him licking ice cream. That was the most movement we got out of Joe Biden, essentially. Trump, say what you will, and I know they're trying to push this. I keep catching this on, I think it was James Carville on Jen Psaki, or all these people out there. They're trying to claim that Trump is old and feeble, unable to move.
The 25th Amendment, he's not mentally there.
I think Jasmine Crockett is trying to push the 25th Amendment nonsense. But it's wild that they were able to go the 4 years with Biden, say nothing, just crickets. The guy literally using an auto pen to sign all of his bills behind closed doors.
And here's why you guys, this shit doesn't, your lines don't work, because you talk, I can't stand when they talk about transparency. Transparency. We have a video of every bill this guy has signed in the last. He makes a fucking show out of every little bit. It's so transparent. I'm like, please, you could sign some bills behind closed doors. You know what I mean? You could do some things not in front of the camera, man. Whereas with Joe Biden, you would just wake up one day and all these things had gotten passed. And you woke up tomorrow and 2,500 people got pardoned.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's you can disagree with him, but you cannot say he's not. This is not the most transparent presidency. We literally know what he's thinking minute by minute just by his Twitter. Like that
absolutely, man.
Come on.
Apparently, we know the same thing with Gavin Newsom. Everything he's thinking, because his PR team is trying to employ the Trump tactic with the all caps and, insulting rhetoric, which Trump is the master with the nicknames. Even Bill Maher's out there admitting, nobody can possibly come up with that many nicknames that fast. The guy's a genius with the nicknames. He's hilarious.
No, and here's the difference is Gavin Newsom has a team of, Gen Alphas out there, trying to do it right. Did you ever see the clip of that girl who handles Trump's social media?
No, I haven't. I've watched video of them doing it together, which is pretty fascinating.
It's so funny because she says the team will write a tweet and bring it to him, and he'll be like, "Yeah, no, that's great. Except do this, do this, do this," and then at the end, it's a totally different tweet. It's just. But it was great. We just changed everything about it.
You didn't insult Nancy Pelosi. You put that in there, all right? You gotta do a burn on Eric Swalwell, please. All right, we'll add that in there. Did you remember the sombrero for Hakeem Jeffries? Did we get the sombrero?
Oh, dude, they cannot handle it. You see, they did a thing of JD Vance as a fat minion.
There is this meme, this fat, hairy Appalachian JD Vance that the left threw out there, and then immediately JD Vance embraced it and now tweets it himself, I believe.
They don't know how to handle that.
No, they don't understand.
Because if you do it about them and their guy, they go insane.
Right. Well, look at Harry Sisson. He's suing everybody on the right now over a poop video. That
I know. Have a sense of humor. Did you see him on Twitter? How dare the president of the United States tweet a video to go fuck yourself, man.
This is the best thing ever. I have actually Harry complaining about it on one of our favorite programs with Don Lemon.
Oh, two winners.
That's right, man. I got Harry complaining about it. We may have to navigate the sound here, so we'll kick it off and just let me know how it goes.
If I ever have a son and he comes up to me, he's like, "Dad, you know what? I got into a bar fight and I accidentally killed a man. I'm going to put my arm around him and be like, at least he didn't turn out like Don Lemon and Harry Sisson." these two fags, man. First of all, Lemon, lower the Ozempic dosage or get smaller glasses.
Dude, seriously.
You're melting and your glasses are getting bigger. This is crazy.
This is the left MO right now. They're all melting away, but they have the giant glasses to look bigly smart. I think that's their whole thing. You know,
It's the Rachel Maddow.
That's right, man.
I want to look like a very small woman.
Right.
Big
yeah.
glasses.
Who was it? Mark Cuban, who turned into Rachel Maddow last year. Remember that? That was pretty spectacular.
He's really trying to change his image, huh?
He dropped the glasses, and then semi-viral last week where he kind of went in front of Congress and like praised Trump and said he's kind of doing some good stuff for the economy right now.
Yeah, go if it's too late, Mark.
I know, yeah. You're a lesbian forever now, my man. Sorry
Who
to break it to you.
Who would have thought you're my third favorite Mark? You know what I mean? You're behind Marky Mark at this point.
Wow. That's quite the fall from grace from Mark Cuban, man. So we got Harry Sisson and Don Lemon, and they're complaining about the poop video. And let me know if it's too loud. You know, I hear a different, I think, range versus what you're getting on the other side.
Yeah, I think this is actually bigger than me. You know,
how's Harry coming? All right, he's coming through a little better.
He's really missing the lemon squeeze. This guy, he needs you as a PR.
Well, look at the symbol too in the corner. Like,
embrace the lemon.
That's what I'm saying. You went for a yellow square box. Like, dude, put a lemon right there.
The O should be a lemon.
Yes,
it should be the lemon. It should be the lemon squeeze, dude.
Oh man, Don, get with it, dude. So yeah, we've
now talked about your show title more than your show.
Right. Yeah, good call. I mean, even when you're doing the man on the street squeeze, it's right there,
it's
dude.
A genius
it's right there.
Move. That's your little segue. You know what I mean? Street squeeze.
And do something with Harry Sisson. You could call it the sissy squeeze, right?
Somebody give this guy a job. How do you come up with it?
Join us in the last hour. We'll do a sissy squeeze. Me and Sisson. We'll get down and dirty with it, right?
It's so come on, John. Call Frank.
These two guys, they've banged, right? Are we at that point with their relationship? Are we?
I'm sure.
They're probably actually in the same room. They just decided to separate it and make it look like they're in different places, but they're actually roommates right now, right?
Well, he's got everything Don Lemon actually loves behind the cameras. He's white. He's a man. Everything he says is terrible on camera is what he likes.
He's a white male. He looks semi-prepubescent. That's right up Don Lemon's alley, man.
Somebody get this guy a tuna sandwich. No, the rich black gay guys love tuna sandwiches from Subway.
From Subway at 2 a.m, dude. All right, so Harry Sissy and Don Lemon, they're gonna bitch about this poop video that Trump unleashed last week.
I know that this video was attacking me, but there were also millions of Americans that were also displayed in that video, also getting attacked by the president of the United States. So he's attacking me in a petty, gross, disgusting way. But I think the more concerning story here is that, you know, I think this is his genuine feelings toward peaceful protest, that if he could, he would attack in some way, shape, or form the people who dissent. So I don't think that this is actually it's just about me or like the.
There's about 70 million Americans that if they could, they would dump shit on you and the other protesters from a fighter jet.
And the other half gleefully celebrated when someone on the right had a bullet ripped through their neck in front of everybody. Yeah, so, I mean, let's call a spade here, Mr. Sisson.
Forgive me for not wasting all my tears on you with your little video.
And I think we are pretty clear on what Trump has indicated he would drop on a crowd of people being led by Harry Sisson. Poop. He would drop a ton of poop on you guys. That's what he would do.
It's so funny, dude. I love the AI.
It's so hilarious, and what makes it all so much better is, as I've been talking about for every story over the last year with Trump, especially the AI stuff, it's forcing, and Big Ben Macron and Big Mike, it's forcing news media to report seriously on this stuff. And so on CNN, they got to bring out Hakeem Jeffries and show the poop video, and they have to talk seriously about this. This is amazing.
Little Hakito and
something missing from this clip. I think it's a sombrero.
See, if I were him, I would just be showing up in a sombrero.
At least grow a mustache, like a nice Hispanic, pencil-thin mustache, right?
The problem is they have no sense of humor on the left.
Exactly.
Terrible.
So here's CNN very seriously talking about the Trump AI video while showing it dumping poop on Harry Sisson.
Him with a crown, flying in a plane, bombing the No Kings protesters with piles of waste. It's a family program. I'll use that word. House Speaker Mike Johnson says that it's just Trump using social media and satire. Satire is the word that he used to make a point. How do you see it?
Well, that video is deeply unserious, deeply unpresidential, and deeply un-American.
The problem is I don't believe your outrage, Hakeem.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
You're so full of shit. You're so full of shit. That's why he's winning and you guys are losing.
Absolutely. And here's the best part about all of this in my book. Here we are. We're about a week removed from the No Kings protest, and all we can talk about is an AI video of Trump dumping shit on Harry Sisson.
Good call. Good call.
That is the only story from the No Kings.
Wow. Yeah, it's all you boomers that went out that weekend.
Yes.
What did you accomplish?
Congratulations. Harry Sisson, my God, man, I am impressed that you were able to take what could have been a huge deal, right? The boomers came out, the left came out, you were all united peacefully, and you resisted the king tyrant of our times, and we could be discussing that right now, but we're not. We're not. Right now on CNN, Hakeem Jeffries has to answer to some video of Trump dumping poop on Harry Sisson and all these people. So, Harry Sisson, congratulations, man. You made it all about yourself, you fool.
Oh, so you are a Democrat. Check.
Man. You are one pathetic loser.
That's right. Yeah, absolutely. Harry Sisson making it all about himself. Congratulations. We're never going to remember anything about the No Kings protest except for the AI video of Trump dumping poop on everybody.
Already forgot about it.
That's what I'm saying.
Already forgot about it.
Well, there's one other thing that we'll remember, which Bill Maher brought up on his show and asked Michael Steele to comment on it, which was, why did all the black people choose not to show up for the No Kings protest?
Funny, dude.
Like, what happened here, man?
Can't help notice it was a lot of white men and women out there.
It was just thousands of people that look like my neighbors. That's all it was. Just retired teachers and boomers and just nothing better to do. We rarely get any views on YouTube. We are quite censored still and shadow banned in the YouTube arena. But our clip that we put out where we were discussing the demographics at the No Kings protest got a lot of vitriol and feedback on the comment sections there. A lot of angry boomers decided to comment on our boomer video there. People insistent that we missed the point, Mike, that this was a beautiful moment where Americans of all demographics and ages came together and spoke in one unifying voice against the king.
All demographics, like white men and white women over the age of 55.
No!
All demographics were represented. Yes.
And we know why, Mike.
I've got a feeling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just for you, buddy. I brought him
and they feel like they really accomplished something. And I'm proud of you because that volume was on point.
Hey, we're back. All right,
On
man.
point.
Production crew. I went to the border and hustled them through the fence. I said, amigos, come on, andale. Before Tom Homan gets around, right? Which, by the way, doing a great job because you hear nothing about Tom
him.
Homan. Dude.
Nothing about Tom Homan. RFK. Can't find an article on him. I literally typed it in Google. Google came back. What is a Kennedy? Never even heard of the family. Google never even heard of Kennedys, you know?
The ladies at The View brought out Cheryl Hines last week, and they decided they were going to maybe, like, ambush her on all the... And she put the spank down on those ladies, man. It was
what
impressive.
What is wrong with these fucking hyenas on The View, dude? You brought out this poor woman and, like, Cheryl, I don't mean any offense, but why is your husband the biggest piece of shit in D.C.? That's how we're gonna have this conversation.
That's so ridiculous, dude.
Cheryl, I don't mean any offense, but why does your husband want to kill every child in America? Go ahead. What is wrong with them?
Oh man, they got nothing right now because gas $2.70, bro.
I know.
I was shocked, actually, man. I was filling up. First of all, I'm going to do a little bitch session here on the new cars. We got this Toyota. It has 6 different buttons for 6 different functional ways to travel. Mud and snow, eco, double eco, super eco, sport mode, right? And then normal mode, apparently. You got to push a button to just drive a normal car now. That's
insane. It's insane. And don't turn off every time I stop.
Ridiculous. But last week, I've been driving it because the Subaru's been on, the DL for a little bit here. And so cruising around in the Toyota, bro, it's a big honking machine. I burned through gas real fast last week. And I was rocking the sport mode because it has a slightly better pickup, when I'm trying to merge onto the highway and all that jazz. Sport mode all week, burned through gas. I had the gauge up where it said the average, the miles per gallon, and I was monitoring it, and I thought, okay, you know what? I'm going to leave a little earlier for work this week. I'm going to rock eco mode.
Wow.
See if there's a change in the miles per gallon. 0 change. Yeah, in fact, I burned more gas in eco mode, bro.
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
It's all bullshit. Don't buy a new car. I'm telling everybody right now, you need to give about 4 years for Trump's team to really change the market, get rid of all the bull crap that Obama put in over the last 10 years, and then buy a car. Wait it out, though. I'm telling you right now, man. Unless Palantir gets involved, then don't ever buy a new car for the rest of your life. That's
pre-2014. You need to buy old,
yeah, dude.
20-year-old car.
What a bunch of bullshit, though. There's like a button where you push eco and then like 2 different eco things. What does it even mean?
What does it even mean? I know.
Because in my mind, if I'm going eco mode, economy mode, or economical, I assume I'm going to save money on gas. That's where my head goes. But I don't think that has anything to do with it. I think it's just you're a sucker. You got overcharged for a piece of crap car with all these gizmos and gadgets that do nothing. That's what I think happened.
You know what I noticed they got rid of, which I'm just going to go ahead and give Trump the credit. I don't know if it was really him. But all the Google Maps and Waze and everything was like giving you the most eco-friendly route. So it'd be like, no, why are you sending me this? It's 20 minutes longer. Yeah, but you're gonna save a little bit of gas, the environment. Hey, get the fuck out of here.
No more environment saving. I think we're done with that as a culture, right? Is that
no more climate?
No more climate. That's the MAGA way, man. Yeah.
Did you listen to those guys on Joe Rogan?
I did, yeah. I didn't get through the whole thing. I think I probably rocked about 60-70% of it.
I loved it when the one guy was like, he's like, all I do is study climate and temperature. I've been doing it for 40 years, like at Harvard. And what is global temperature? How do you even get the global? How do they even get the global temperature? And how could you get it so accurate, like to where you're like 1 more degree?
It makes no sense, dude.
It's so stupid.
That's my favorite part, actually, where they mention like Tedros or one of those weirdos over at the UN or World Health Organization threatening like world calamities will start appearing if we go half a degree one way or another, or any kind of slight change, like sea level rise is going to engulf coastlines. None of that's going to happen. It's totally impossible to predict it. let alone know actually what's going to occur. And I just find it hilarious that we're still debating these things when it's kind of been already acknowledged, like, well, the graphs that we're basing all of this climate change nonsense off of is a little truncated. We're actually kind of not even considering, like, millions of years worth of climate data. We're just completely ignoring that. We're taking the chunk starting, like, 1830. We're like, it's getting too hot!
300,000 Hiroshima bombs!
We're treating our atmosphere like an open sewer!
Bill Gates, or Al Gore.
Al Gore, really concerned with the open sewer of our atmosphere, says nothing about the chemtrails and the crap they're spraying with the aluminum and all that.
Oh, that's going to save us, Frank. We got to block the sun.
Got to block that sun, man. Which, I got to say, I love the shutdown. Still getting some chemtrails here and there, but it doesn't have that same DOD oomph that they used to have.
Private funding.
That's right. No,
never going to compete with that government.
It's not that, like, 24-hour just inundation where you're just being smogged out, baby. Haven't had a fogging in a while either, I'm not gonna lie. So
it's October 26th, you're still sunburned. Still sunburned. October 26th.
I'm saying it was sunny today. I think locally we're getting Sunday chemtrailings. That's kind of the schedule I think they're able to afford here in Colorado. And with that, I'd like to say, Jared Polis, go screw yourself, because I know you're behind that, locally speaking.
They got to do it on Sundays. Now they're hiring the pilots who are off.
Yeah, well, all atheists here, too. And nobody takes the Sabbath seriously, right? So they're just crushing our souls here on Sunday.
Dude, not here, man. Not in Indiana. Those fucking churches, they are everywhere, and they are packed.
Good. It means you live in a great place, morally speaking. I wish we had more of that going on here, man.
Probably why I live in a place where sometimes I forget to lock my car.
Right. Not a bad problem to have, man. Oh, man. Well, Mike, busy week, a lot of stuff happening. We got quite the docket ahead of us.
We have a guy who they broke into his van, and this is so funny, man. I don't know if it was an accident. We don't know if the guys did it by accident. It's just like a happenstance, or if maybe we're entering like at least a more courteous level of thief. Because usually they break the little window, right?
Yeah,
you got a big window and a little window on the door. And nobody understands the little window, for whatever reason, costs twice as much as the big window. It's always more money. These guys pried it off and then left it fully intact on the passenger.
Wow, courteous criminals. Yeah, man, I like this.
I can't even be mad at you. And then they, there's like, you put those borders up between the seats and the back of the van.
Right.
And they're usually made out of steel. They had a Sawzall and they tried to cut it open.
Damn.
But the blade broke, so they ended up just leaving this like cut in the bulkhead with the blade still in it, the window on the seat, and they stole the dude's lunch. No! All that work and all they got was this dude's ham sandwich.
Wow.
But his ham sandwiches are always like on point.
Probably a fantastic sandwich. Yeah,
Polish
man.
kid, lives with his mom. She makes the sandwich. I fucking hate it every time he busts it out. It smells good. Like, when a sandwich smells good, you're like, damn.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. I like this idea of the courteous criminal. It's like a house robber breaking through your window and then taking the shoes off so they don't muddy the carpet up. You know what I'm saying?
Up the glass.
Yeah, they put it
yeah. Hey, please, all right? On the way out, tape up a garbage bag over the window. Right. I don't, no critters coming in.
Lock the door from the inside when they close it so it's nice and snug.
That's a terrible neighborhood. You don't know who's coming in and going.
That's right. A lot of bad people out there, man.
I don't want to leave them susceptible to the real criminals, I'm not an animal.
Oh, man. Well, heisting is in the news these days. I don't know if you were following the action overseas, but in one of our favorite countries that we like to rip on, France had their own heist go down at the Louvre.
So funny. The Louvre?
The Louvre, man. Yeah. I can't believe it myself. Pretty cool. They busted a couple of the guys here.
Prosecutors just put out this statement confirming that 2 suspects have been arrested in connection with last week's bold heist at the Louvre, and authorities say they arrested one of the men Saturday evening at Paris's Charles de Gaulle airport, allegedly as he was about to fly to Algeria. Police say the suspects live in a suburb of Paris, and this news emerges
when the guy asked, "How did you find me?" they said, "Sir, we just looked for the man with the biggest balls walking around France."
They're going to show some clips of these guys. This is one of the coolest things I've seen in a long time. Like, this is Ocean's 11 style, man.
Broad daylight, there's a crane, there's like...
Yeah, dude, it's freaking awesome.
To the Louvre as it was opening last Sunday, disguised as construction workers. They used a cherry picker to scale one of the walls, and then used angle saws and other tools
Look at these guys.
And stole $100 million worth of jewelry. This robbery taking 7 minutes.
The best part about the whole thing is where are you selling that? You can take it to a pawn shop. Sir, did you just steal these from the Louvre?
I know, man.
Nah, my grandma left them.
Inheritance, man.
I know what you're thinking. They look like the royal whatever.
We just live in cool times right now where, we're in the future, 2025. Everything's digital and futuristic. Got ourselves an old school heist, man.
Yeah.
Using the crane, broad daylight, costumes. This is awesome.
It is genius. I've said it on here. Like, if you have a hard hat and a high vis shirt, and you just look the part, you could literally walk anywhere in the city. Nobody questions you. Also,
this plays into the idea where if you walk with that confidence, like you are supposed to be there, like you're in charge.
No. You gotta walk like you don't want to be there. That's what it is. It's like, God damn it, why am I in this shithole of a city? You have to have in your mind that you're in hell and you just want to go home.
Dropping your tools really hard, kicking dirt.
Even though you're stealing these crowns, people are looking at you like, man, I don't want that guy's job.
Man, stay out of his way.
Mondays.
That's what makes this so cool, though. It was like a Monday, Tuesday afternoon or morning, like right when they're opening. They got the construction stuff on. I just love this kind of stuff. And this is victimless crime, man. You're stealing from the Louvre. Like, nobody got injured. Who cares, right?
Yeah, I don't care.
I think that's a cool story. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let these guys go. They gave us a cool story to talk about.
Like in Despicable Me, they had those guys who were doing those crazy heists. I think we should have some super villains. Let these guys go. They're not hurting nobody.
Absolutely. And the best part of having super villains, you get the protagonist, the detective. Did you see the detective for this case?
No.
Dude, it was going viral, man. Look at this guy.
No way.
Yeah, man. This is like an Agatha Christie novel come to life, bro.
This is awesome.
This is the guy.
Let this guy go. Let him do his next heist. This guy can chase him down. Yeah. Let's make a movie out of it, a series.
Look at this dude. Look how sharp. I mean, first of all, we rip on France a lot, but they got the style game down. I mean,
the cops. Look at him. Oof.
Yeah. This is awesome. He's got the hat. It's tilted just to the left a little bit. The scarf going around. I mean, and he's got enough gold to make Trump sweat a little bit. Look at all that. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
The umbrella as his walking cane. Yeah.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. You never know if a guy is gay or just European.
Right. Yeah, great call.
It's a fine line.
I'm going with gay European.
This guy's both.
He's a gay European for sure. This is an awesome look, man.
This is an attire.
I think you could effectively end the defund the cops movement here in America if our detectives started dressing with a little more style, man.
I'm kind of disappointed, though. No monocle? Like, you are the guy.
Great call, bro. Yes.
I mean, why are they even still making monocles if a guy like you isn't going to wear one?
He's the last guy that would be rocking a monocle at this point.
You should be the only one, yeah. Direct line,
So that's why I like the heist story. I think it's a good one. We rarely get to use the word heist to begin with. I
liked it.
So we're rocking the word heist, and then you're busting out this Poirot detective guy from an Agatha Christie book. Like, hell yeah, more of this, man. Yes.
Hey, gangbangers in Chicago, step it up. See, we just steal a pickup truck, ram it into a building.
That's good. Great call, dude.
12 guys run in and run out with fucking bags and shirts. Like, look at these guys. Come on, step up your game, people.
Chicago deserves a higher class of criminal. That's what I'm saying right now.
We really do.
Bring in the Joker. We need the Joker at this point. You know?
We need a movie.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I don't care where this case goes. Sign me up for the Netflix special on this one, dude. I can't wait to see it. I already know you're going to get Cillian Murphy to play the detective. This is fantastic. I'm very excited.
Yeah, I can't wait. I don't know who that is.
I know. I saw the question mark in your face. Cillian Murphy plays the Scarecrow in the Batman Begins movie, and he's in Peaky Blinders. He's been floated as a potential James Bond.
No way.
He does a lot of. He's very detective-like, you know. I feel Peaky Blinders is his big hit, so I think that's kind of where I went with that. I don't know why Cillian Murphy was on the. Yeah, I'm 3/4, folks. I drive a Subaru. I don't know if anyone knows that about me or not. So Cillian Murphy's where I went. I could have gone Oscar Isaac, right?
Nah, fuck that guy. He's busy with Pedro.
Pedro, they're nibbling.
Now that they killed him off of This Is Us.
That's right, dude.
Too masculine.
Oh, man. Well, all that aside, I think most importantly this week, we got to talk about it. It was the news of the week, which was the Demolition Man.
Dude, what is going on? Who cares? I didn't know everybody was so concerned about the East Wing of the White House.
Everybody lost their mind. I thought maybe I clicked on something with the algorithm on X. It was just a flood of people on the left bunching up their pearls and their panties and everything else you can clutch and bunch. They were very upset about this demolition derby going on the East Wing, man.
Yeah, who cares?
Well, they care, Mike. And when it comes to caring about stuff on the left, we should go to the place where we know we'll get the most emotional feedback that we need from this kind of scenario. I hope everyone has a tall glass of water ready.
Get some water.
We're going to Democracy Now! And the one and the only Amy Goodman. And I got to actually get the volume on there. Here we go.
While the University of Texas signaled it was open to signing the compact. And the White House has started demolishing part of the East Wing to begin building President Trump's $250 million gold-gilded ballroom. The demolition comes despite the fact that the National Capital Planning Commission, a federal agency responsible for major renovations to government buildings in Washington, D.C., has not approved the construction work. Last week, Trump held a White House dinner to thank donors from Silicon Valley.
The gold, bro. I can't stop.
It's too much.
You got me now hooked on it. No. I can't stop looking at it, dude.
Like, nobody's complaining about the actual problem with this ballroom. It's going to be too gold. We need to stop with the fucking gold, people. Somebody stop this man.
It's a little much.
It's too much.
Wall Street and the weapons industry for funding his ballroom.
It's starting to look like an old Soviet motel. You know what I mean?
You know, Bernie's onto something with the oligarchy. All right, I'm starting out there, dude. Well, not only that, you got this gilded White House now, and listen to this, like, this group of lenders and financiers that are funding this ballroom.
According to the Wall Street Journal, representatives from Lockheed Martin, Microsoft, Meta, Google, Amazon.com, and Palantir all attended the dinner, with some offering as much as $25 million. Congressman Darren.
Yeah, so everybody in the entire digital landscape, they're all in. I mean, Palantir. We've been discussing this quite a bit. They're getting a little close here. You know, the Trump guys close. And the Palantir, the Meta, the Amazon, all these DoD-funded groups that basically control our lives and own all of our digital content and our data are all in with the Trump organization.
We didn't even talk about when Amazon had that little problem with their server and like 90% of the internet went out.
Right. Yeah, that was last week, right? 2 weeks ago. What happened? It was just the internet crashed for everybody, essentially?
It was just like one of their servers, which apparently handles like all of the internet except for X.
Right.
Because X was the only thing working. Starlink.
That's kind of interesting that X would be the one not affected by it, considering everybody hates X. So
But I don't know, man. This ballroom, I don't really care. I think we need to tone down the gold, and just I don't care. Move on. I didn't care about the old East Wing. I don't care about the new East Wing. You know what I mean? They're always. I do love. It is very rich California complaining when they've been. You see their Capitol. They're redoing their Capitol building.
I did not see that, actually.
It's
no.
so funny, and in typical Democrat fashion, it's like 6 years past due, double the budget it was supposed to be. Nightmare. Same thing with the Obama Center.
I was just going to say, also, Obama built a basketball court at the White House. Nixon built a bowling alley. It's funny to me that everybody's freaking out just because Trump's doing it. They're also they're claiming that insiders are saying that he's going to name it the Donald J. Trump Presidential Ballroom, which is making them equally upset about it all.
Let him have it, man. Let him have it. Who cares? Who cares?
There's been a lot of renovations there. It's just funny to me, like, they're all clutching their pearls about the sanctity of the White House and the history, and we never heard anything from anyone when that intern got caught being banged in the Senate chambers. Like, where were all these pearl clutchers when Biden had the trannies on the White House lawn flashing the camera at the Easter Bunny celebration?
Dudes were flashing their tits.
Yeah, dudes flashing their tits. You had the intern who got banged in the Senate chambers. Nobody was clutching their pearls.
Bill Clinton
over those
got a blowjob in the Oval Office.
I know.
Who cares?
That's what,
you know what I mean?
So
on.
many gross things have occurred in the White House and in Senate chambers and in Congress.
Sneak hookers in through the tunnels.
So I mean, let's see here. White House renovations throughout the era. Ever since the 1800s, we've been rebuilding stuff. They burnt down the White House in 1812, and we had to rebuild it.
I know. You got to update it, man. Come on.
Yeah.
It's gotta be,
Roosevelt, major renovations to the West Wing. Coolidge. Truman reconstructed a lot. Jackie Kennedy did a bunch of interior restoration. Reagan, Clinton post and pre-blowjob did stuff in there. Obama had a bunch of stuff with energy efficiency and all that jazz. I mean, it's just too funny to me that people were concerned about this. And
you just have nothing else to be mad about. Like
that's the thing.
The guy must be doing good if this is what you're upset about.
Yes, man.
You know? You literally just had a protest of no kings. And you can't find... This is your example of a king? This is all you have to complain about with this king?
Right.
Who's ending democracy, who's going to ruin the country?
Yeah, man. This is the problem that we all have. And I think it's more interesting the people who financed this ballroom, the fundraising behind it, Amazon, Meta, all these other digital companies, Palantir, you know, these data conglomerates that are ruling over us. We just, you gave me a clip of our grandmother calling you.
Oh, so funny.
And I think I got it right here.
The voicemails I get from Nona are so funny. I love our grandma. And if anybody doesn't know where we get it from her.
I think, let's see if we can hear this. Oh, wrong one there.
Yeah, Mikey. If you
We
got time,
can hear it.
Is this it? Yeah.
Yeah, Mikey. If you got time to talk, call me. I have a question. I have a question about my Alexa's here. In the morning, I get up, I go near the thing. Good morning, and again, and lunch. Good afternoon. Good evening. I mean, I know it's crazy, but you know how I am. Can I turn it off? I don't know who's watching me.
Because I bought her the Alexa thing.
Yeah.
With the screen so she could see the Ring.
Oh, man, that's so good, dude. Absolutely.
She's so funny. So we had to have a conversation about like, yeah, it is like it can see you. Then she wanted to know like who's watching on the other end.
Yeah, man. It's actually pretty interesting. It sent me down a bit of a rabbit hole myself. I was doing some digging just in general on, well, you can do just a quick post into Grok and ask Grok, like, hey, what is Amazon's relationship to the Department of Defense? And Amazon has decades worth of contracts with the Department of Defense, especially very recently over the last 5 years. They're really big on cybersecurity, and they've basically, I think they're really big on the geofencing, is what I've gathered from this. And I sent you some stuff on it, I believe, earlier this week. But essentially, I think Amazon works with our government, and they could basically do the radar kind of thing from Dark Knight, where Batman was able to see into buildings based on just like triangulating the frequencies.
They don't even have to, because everything has cameras.
So you think they're just watching us?
They're just watching everything. Even your Roomba has a camera.
Everything has a camera, man. Yeah. And everything is transmitting.
And I love it because Nona doesn't. She's not on the internet. She doesn't know any of this. She doesn't read anything. But she's like, and she grew up on a farm in Italy with nothing, you know. And then now she's sitting here in this house, 50, 60 years later, like, why is this thing watching me? What are they doing with the videos?
It is, man. Amazon, the reason Amazon is such a massive company is because it's contracted with the Department of Defense and the CIA and the NSA, and that's why Meta is so huge. They are also contracted with those organizations. Same thing with X and Elon and SpaceX, and, you know, these are Department of Defense contractings, man. So, you know, everything we use every day, our government's also using on a militaristic level. This is a digital military industrial complex. And so this whole web, man, it's all connected. If they're spying on people using Amazon products overseas, they're spying on us here in the homeland using the same technology, the same companies, man.
And they have been forever.
The technology used where you can place an order and Amazon drops it at your doorstep same day, that's the same technology they're using to deliver bombs to people's doorstep within minutes of figuring out who they want to bomb. It's the same tech, man. So I think
it's all logistics in the end. That's what it always comes down to.
It's just super fascinating to me that people just blindly, willingly put their trust into these companies like Amazon, and we love all the great technology and all that stuff, but at the same time, we've welcomed in with open arms this digital prison, man, where they're monitoring us, they're watching us, to the point where an 82-year-old woman is like, how does this thing know it's morning, and why is it wishing me good morning? Like,
how does it know I entered the room?
Exactly.
That's what she wanted to know.
Yes.
How does it know I'm entering the room?
Yeah, so I don't think enough people are asking these questions.
But what's so funny about her is she wanted to turn it off, and then she was like, but if I turn it off, will it not play Bocelli when I ask for Bocelli? No! So we ended up just leaving it on because she loves the music.
And see, the comfort, that's why we sacrifice the freedoms.
She's so funny, though. She was talking about, I guess one of her sisters came over, so she was talking about the Alexa in Italian, and then Alexa answered in Italian.
Whoa! Whoa!
So Nona was like freaking out. She's like, I asked her how many languages she speaks, and she speaks 8 languages.
Yeah, so pretty scary stuff where the tech is at, man. It's listening to us at all times, which means the NSA is listening to us at all times, CIA, the DOD. Not that we're all that interesting, right? Doesn't it feel like it's a waste of material, energy, resources?
See, like when you say the NSA is listening, I believe they have the ability to listen, but really it's just a bunch of nerdy guys listening in on their ex-girlfriend's conversation.
Right,
That's
yes,
the government, you know? Really
Good call. Good call, man. Yeah. I often wonder, though, who they do focus that energy on. I mean, a lot of stuff came out about Biden's administration and his DOD that were full-on spying on U.S. citizens, specifically MAGA people and those who voted Republican. So it looks like they do go for it and weaponize it against regular people. Just in my book, it seems like 330 million people to be spying on all the time. It seems like a waste of energy and resources, but
yeah. Well, you know, one of the crazy things coming out of Tucker Carlson's 9/11 deep dive is the amount of surveillance they had on these guys all around as they traveled all around the world. And this is back in 2000. That's 25 years ago. They were following guys from like the mountains and you know what I mean, like the mountains in Pakistan to Qatar to Afghanistan, like it's crazy how they were tracking them,
which makes the official story so much harder to believe, where they claim ignorance almost on 9/11, like, wow, we just didn't really know, or we didn't have the intel, or the intel wasn't connected.
They watched them
at the same time. Yeah, you were financing and paying these guys and watching them for years. You're saying you never connected the intel. You were caught off guard. It's same reason October 7th is very unbelievable. You guys have the Iron Dome, and you planted bombs and walkie-talkies and waited 10 years to explode them. You had no idea these dudes were going to fly over on the paragliders and wreak havoc on October 7th.
It was like, imagine you're the CIA and you're listening to these fucking, like, you know, goat herders in Afghanistan. Like, you know what I mean? And they just happen to want to dedicate the rest of their life to blowing up the building that's housing information that could take you down. That's their goal in life. In the middle of nowhere, Afghanistan.
Great call, man.
Or Pakistan. I guess they're Pakistan.
The Tucker thing is interesting because I don't think it's really revolutionary or revelatory. Like it's as if he's just explaining what we all knew already, but it's nice to have it kind of condensed in a concise way. Because
they do their slow trickle. So it's been 25 years of like slowly shit coming out.
Yes.
And then you never really looked at the whole thing put together. We're like, oh, wow. They blew up those buildings.
Yeah.
Especially Building 7.
It was a direct energy weapon.
And there were no Jews in the building?
Did he dismiss? Yeah, I know. Come on, man. What are the odds?
Also, the Oklahoma City bombing, all the Jews forgot to show up to work that day.
Questions we're not allowed to ask, apparently.
These Jews seem to sense building collapsing like dogs sense earthquakes. You know?
It's a sixth sense, you know. It comes with prayer, right?
What do you think those dread things are?
Oh, yeah.
They're picking up the vibrations.
Tingling, right? Oh, we better get out of this building.
You see it shaking? I'm not going to work today.
Oh, man. Amazing stuff. But I think pigging back off of the whole Amazon tracking us and watching us and via the NSA and CIA and the fact that it sounds what we know they're capable of doing, it makes it even more impossible that they didn't know 9/11 was going to happen or any of these other terrorist attacks. But we're heading into a new world with Amazon and with these big tech companies, and probably with future surveillance, which could get even more dystopian than it already is now. We're heading there. We've been talking about it for a while. I think the raising minimum wage and the push for unions and all this crap has really accelerated this movement. But Amazon's going to be the first one to do it. They're already announcing it. It's happening now. The future is now.
Dude, well, before you play the clip, I was just listening to Bernie Sanders on Tim Dillon. And he was like,
man.
He's like, could you imagine you're trying to work, you're only getting $15. What is $15 an hour? I thought that's what you guys were fighting for, was $15 an hour. Now you're up here talking about how $15 an hour is nothing. It's nothing, Frank. You can't even live off of $50,000. We need to go $25 an hour. It's crazy.
Absolutely insane, man. They don't get it. I think minimum wage here is $19 an hour.
I wouldn't be surprised. I think ours is like 17 or so in Chicago. It's like something crazy. I know the McDonald's you're like starting at 18, 19 bucks.
Absolutely absurd. Here in Denver, as of October 26th, minimum wage is $18.81 per hour for non-tipped workers. For tipped workers, $15.79 an hour.
Oh,
man.
for tipped? Oh yeah, like Chicago, $16.60.
Holy cow, man! And it's not enough. So we're there.
We're there. You guys are you're retarded.
It
never ends.
Blew past 15. We're at 18.81, and it's still not enough.
Well, Frank, you're not going to believe this. Now that we're paying everybody $18, we had to raise the price. Don't. So now everything is even more expensive.
That's right. Except for eggs, apparently. Eggs are back, baby. Right?
Yeah, eggs are going down.
No, this was predictable that eventually they were just going to transition to not paying the people the money that they're demanding anymore.
I mean, me and you are two dummies. I'm a fucking plumber who cleans sewers. And, like, you have us on video 3 years ago. Like, this is a terrible idea. If they raise this minimum wage, things are just going to become unaffordable.
Right.
How did we see it?
Last year, California announced... We did the clip. It was the crowd
the Pizza Hut driver, dude.
Well, it was the crowd of fat black women celebrating with Gavin Newsom when he signed the bill to bring fast food wages up to $20 an hour. Oh, Lord! Oh, mercy, Lord!
Bring
mercy.
this man some gumbo.
They were just, remember, they were crying and hugging each other like, Lord, we love Gavin. And all of a sudden, then, within a month, they were doing news exposés on robots serving fast food in McDonald's and going to,
and Pizza Hut fired all of its drivers.
Fired all the delivery drivers.
To pay that bill and they just fired everybody.
And they had that fat, pudgy delivery driver's like, well, I guess it was a good bill until I got fired, right?
I know I'm 30 years old and delivering pizzas, but I really thought this was a career.
Well, nobody saw this coming. Here we are now, and two schlubs who have a podcast predicted it 3 years ago, but this is happening right now. Amazon is going to replace 600,000 jobs with robots.
What's the company saying here?
It's a lot of numbers, big numbers, Lindsay. This is a big deal. Could be one of the biggest workplace automations.
Some would say it's bigly. That's where I'm going with it.
In modern history. Now, there are concerns this morning that Amazon, it's the second largest private employer in the country, as Lindsay said, is hoping to replace more than 500,000 new jobs with robots. Now, here's how this would work. The New York Times, citing internal documents, is reporting that Amazon expects sales to double by 2033. That type of growth would normally require about 600,000 more workers, but the company is reportedly looking to fill those new jobs with robots and ultimately hopes to automate 75% of its entire operations now.
75%, bro.
Of course.
Look at these robots operate. It's game over, people.
I know.
Game over for the regular folk having the job.
Did you notice that robot wasn't complaining and didn't need a bathroom break? It showed up on time. Not demanding higher wages and Medicare, you know.
I didn't see a lot of blue hair going on there, or weird septum piercings, or anything like that.
Unionize, you know? Yeah, get out of here.
Yeah, it's going to start with Amazon. You know who's right after Amazon? Starbucks. Brace yourself, Starbucks. All we've heard for the last 2 years and seen on TV are these frumpy, blue-haired, septum-piercing Starbucks, bi-gender, multi-gender people.
Probably bipolar, too. Probably, yeah.
Constantly complaining they're not being paid enough and their rights are being infringed because they can't wear their outrageous outfits to work anymore because they want them to wear aprons.
Because the dude is a 35-year-old mountain climber who Frank, I don't live to work. I work to live. And I know I'm a barista, but I should get full benefits and be able to live off of making you coffee. So ridiculous. It's so ridiculous.
So absurd, man. So They're next. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be Starbucks first. They're going to replace everybody with robots, and then eventually you'll see McDonald's and everybody else follow suit. It's over.
I just read this story where these guys were crying because they're farmers, and they had to raise the wages because there's a lot of illegals are self-deporting.
Right.
So, and they're like, we had to raise the wages to attract, and guess who they're attracting? Mostly brown and black people from poor neighborhoods. Americans who are now getting, not great pay, but at least they have a job.
Right.
I don't understand how you can say you're for the working man and then you flood the cities with millions of illegal immigrants who cut the wages. Nothing cuts wages more.
They also don't get benefits legal workers get. And so they're not going to get the raises. They're probably getting paid under the table illegally. No health benefits whatsoever. If these people get injured on the job, they're gone from the job. No help for their condition. I think that's what gets lost in all of this. Also, you end up getting child laborers.
Yeah, child labor.
You get a lot of bad stuff.
But you end up
that.
hurting the people you claim to want to help the most, the working
Absolutely.
man. You end up
man.
Devastating the working man.
Right, because if you have a construction company, let's say, and you can hire a bunch of illegals for half the price it would take to hire the regular legal Americans, you're going to hire those illegals,
for
man.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Or like picking the fields, man. Obviously an American's not going to go do it for $4 an hour.
Right.
You know what I mean? No benefits. You're going to have to up the, I don't know. I'm having a hard time fighting what Trump is doing here, especially with the deportations. It's not.
Dude, the immigrant thing was a total loss for their side. It's amazing they vaguely attempted to make the No Kings thing about the immigration ICE thing, but have you been watching these videos of lunatics on the left physically assaulting the ICE officers?
I mean, especially in Chicago. I'm so disappointed.
It's
you
disgusting.
Guys are ridiculous.
Absolutely. But who are you fighting for is my question. Like, whose rights are you really fighting for?
They're trying to make a big deal because they knocked down and handcuffed this blind guy who was he's blind and autistic, and he's protesting in front of an. How about if you're blind and autistic, you get out of the way of the tank filled with giant men in bulletproof vests?
Yes. It's like Greta Thunberg being mistreated when she entered a war zone. Yeah, you entered a war zone. You're going to be mistreated.
Dude, I just saw the funniest video, and it's a comedy from Israel about Greta Thunberg. And it's her and her friends on the flotilla. And the guy gets the news that they see the ceasefire, and they're all like, "What do you mean? What are we supposed to do now?" Don't.
That's
so
funny.
Good.
We did talk about that. Like, they landed, and then they're like, "Yeah, all right, let's stop the fire. Let's end the fighting and the war. We're gonna beat the crap out of Greta Thunberg here for a few minutes." And then
Anybody
want
to rape her?
Yeah. Come on. We only got a few more minutes of this war going on here.
That's terrible.
But these people, I think, sent me a video from Mount Prospect, from our hometown, if I'm not mistaken.
I sent it to you. Yeah, lunatics, man.
Total whack job suburban white chicks just running the best they can because they're all pretty fat and out of shape. But they're like, these fat women just with their phones out, running and screaming after ICE agents. Like, what are you doing?
I think we're on to something, Trump. What we need to do here is just get ICE trucks to go around these suburbs around 9 a.m. every morning. Drive real slow and just have these fat women fucking running. We can get in shape in no time.
This is actually, the ICE sticker starts to slowly peel and it says Maha behind it, right? And it's actually RFK Jr. driving, right?
We're only going to do ICE actions now for 45 minutes a day.
Hands out protein shakes at the end of it, right? There you go, people. Make sure you stay hydrated.
Egg white sandwich, anybody?
Yeah.
You did a great job.
All right, folks, make your way over here. We're going to rub each other down with some beef tallow.
I love this. The sticker peeling off, and it's mom.
It says mom behind it.
Make America healthy again.
It's RFK and Dr. Oz riding shotgun, right? And they're just cruising.
Wait a minute, those lights are hot glued on top of there. What is it? They're not even real.
We've been duped. It's not ice after all.
Like a month later, fat bitches in Mount Prospect are slim.
Yeah, I like the time lapse. Like 10 months later, they're all looking great and fantastic, right? They're just cruising. Yes, man.
You know what? I feel great. I look great, and it's funny. I don't even really care about all that bullshit I was protesting.
I don't have all that rage and hatred anymore because I've been getting sunshine and exercise and fresh air. Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, RFK, time it when there's no cloud seeding. Then
Right.
Cloud seed after the runs.
They always cloud seed after 8 a.m., so that's how you got to time it, right? Do it early in the morning.
7:30.
That's right. Nothing better.
45-minute drive by.
Nothing better than that morning sun, right? That's the best. You're getting the best nutrients there. So, wow, this is a great idea. Maha disguised as ice, whip the suburban women into shape.
45 minutes a day, get the Tahoes, run them around these suburbs.
I mean, these people are nuts, dude. They're like throwing their bodies in front of these trucks.
It's insane.
And I saw a video of some lady.
This isn't Tiananmen Square and you're standing in front of the tank. Who the fuck do you people think you are?
Where were you people with this energy when they were locking us down and shutting down the schools and closing down the playgrounds? We should have been chasing down
Good call.
law enforcement then,
Good
man.
call.
Where
None
was
of you
this?
fat bitches had the energy to go yell at the school boards.
Exactly.
You know?
No,
Yeah,
man,
you're,
no.
You're worried about them deporting Tren de la Agua or whatever the fuck that name is.
Again, that's what kills me. Here in Denver, especially, I mean, Tren de la Agua came here and made Denver home base, bro. I mean, this is like where
They
their
started
gang...
an enterprise. They started a real estate enterprise without buying any real estate.
They own half of Aurora, man. It's insane.
Never purchased any deed or anything. They just,
But here in Denver, dude, these people came here. They brought immense amount of crime to Denver. Denver was an obscure place when it came to crime and gang activity, and now we're third in the country. I mean,
did you see
that's
that
crazy.
video? The guy was like, he went through the records because he like couldn't believe the statistics. Especially like in Chicago, there were some neighborhoods where it was like, dude, there's not a white man that lives in Cicero. How you know, or Chicago Ridge, there's not a white man around. All the crimes are committed by white men in Chicago Ridge. And then you go through it and it's like Juan Garcia Lopez Rodriguez III, white.
White,
Like,
yes.
what? It's like all these fucking clearly Hispanic names. White.
It's funny how they play with statistics. They do the same mechanisms when they're trying to say or make the claim that the most educated people or demographic of people in America right now are black women.
I know.
They keep making that claim, which I think I can dig up an article for our second half.
They all do it. It's so funny. It's like, Frank, look, all we had to do was get rid of testing standards, drop the grade standards, hire purely based on race, or allow entry purely based on race. And then look, it's all black women with degrees that can't get jobs now.
I mean, all it took was affirmative action, and now black women are the most educated in America.
Most educated.
So, all right, if that's... Again, though, and we've talked about this before, and I think that's the problem with all the DEI hires in general, which is, do you feel good about yourself that that's how you ascended to your level and to your position? Does it feel good to actually look yourself in the mirror and think, I didn't earn this. I got this because of the color of my skin.
It's always got to be in the back of your head. Like Ketanji
Absolutely.
Brown.
Yes.
Kamala Harris.
Well, Ketanji Brown especially because you sound really freaking dumb whenever we're
It's
talking
ridiculous.
about you.
It is crazy how dumb you and that Sotomayor are.
It's actually it's pretty spectacular to be that stupid and be on the Supreme Court. It's amazing.
And it sets your people back even farther. Because now we're like, look, we tried with the women and the women of color. Look how dumb they are. You know?
You know what? We're going to discuss it in the second hour here because it's a major scandal happening. But Italians finally having our moment with Columbus Day. And then the mafia has to get involved with the NBA and just, set back Italians another 100 years, bro. It's unbelievable.
It's all right. We'll take it.
We'll take it. Absolutely.
We got the big dick, so we can take anything. You know?
And with that, folks, there is no doubt about it. This here is the fastest hour in the universe. We're going to take a quick break. I want to thank everybody for hanging out, enjoying the good times, great oldies. We're going to do the NBA gambling scandal when we return. And
I can't wait. This is my favorite story.
And then Candace Owens going full reptilian, which I'm very excited about. You rarely get reptilians these days. So Candace Owens apparently getting sued for claiming Brigitte Macron as a man wasn't enough crazy for her. She's like, nope, you're all reptilians. So
I'm going after royalty.
That's right, man. We got DJ Rodfather here playing us off into the intermission here.
Another
I can only
XRT.
assume. Yes, all right, man.
XRT gem. And this is actually a band that just like pops up once in a while. I'm like, actually, they're pretty good. I got a couple songs.
All right, man. I'm excited for this one. We will be back after this short break. Thanks again. We'll see you on the flip side. Hey now. Yeah, all right.
You know this song, huh?
I thought it was a totally different song, actually.
I fell asleep and when I woke up I was old and said goodbye to my youth and my blood ran cold. I got a feeling I just had to get away. I left it all behind on an endless road, but I see her face everywhere I go. I got everything I want and I got nothing that I need. I got everything I want and I got nothing that I need. I fell asleep and when I woke up she was there with her long black hair, ice cold stare. She made me wish that I had never let her go. I threw away our love on the goddamn road, but I see her face everywhere I go. I fell deep when you fell out of love with me. Now I got everything I want and I got nothing that I need. If I believe that you fell back in love with me, now I got everything I want and I got nothing that I need. I got everything I want and I got nothing that I need. I threw away my life on the goddamn road, but I see her face everywhere I go. I threw away our love on the goddamn road, and I see her face everywhere I go. Just to keep you close to me, I'd give up everything I've got just to have what used to be. You're the one I'll never get, and you're the one thing that I need. I threw away my love on the goddamn road, but I see her face everywhere I go.
Oh, yeah, man. That was fantastic. I really enjoyed that one right there.
Yeah, good tune. Not bad. Lord Huron.
Wow, I was going to guess like Guster or something like that. All right, man. Yeah.
XRT loves Lord Huron. They play all their shit. It's a pretty good band. A few good songs.
New band, old band, somewhere in between. Who are these guys? Local? I know XRT rocks a lot of local action there in Chicago.
To be honest with you, I have no idea. I've been around a couple of years at least.
Wow, Lord Huron?
Huron, yeah.
Like the Lake Huron?
Oh, I didn't even think about that. No, they're from California, Los
Yeah.
Angeles.
LA band, all right.
Birthplace of birth, Michigan.
Hey now, all right, there you go, man. Indie folk, indie rock.
Indie rock.
Very enjoyable. It was
They
very
got good sound. Good sound.
very deep philosophical lyrics too. I liked the idea, falling asleep, waking up old. That's how I feel, man. It's crazy, man.
Got everything I want, nothing I need,
I keep catching myself too. I am freshly 40, and we were watching some football over lunch actually, and Joe Flacco was having himself a really good game there for the Cincinnati Bengals, and they kept talking about how he's 41 and he's still playing football out there and crushing it. And last week it was Flacco versus Aaron Rodgers in the icy hot bowl game that they were calling it, with the two old farts playing each other. And I was commenting on how old Flacco is. I'm like, who's this old guy think he is playing football at 41? And then I had to kind of really deeply think about what I had just said there.
It is old though.
He's literally my age. The guy's literally my age, and I'm like, look at that old fart. What is he doing out there?
It's too old to play football, man. Too old. Aaron Rodgers needs to retire.
He's having himself a career year. They're actually saying in Pittsburgh they're gearing up to keep him for next season. They're going to offer him a contract and all that stuff. Apparently they like his energy. He's an ayahuasca mushroom guy, so he's probably pretty cool to hang around. Also didn't take the COVID-19 vaccine, so he's probably got he maybe is a little healthier than most guys
that's
there, actually.
That's so funny. No, so all these guys are going to have an asterisk next to their record. Like, Aaron Rodgers is going to be the oldest quarterback, asterisk, because he was playing against 20-year-old vaccinated kids.
Right. You don't get a lot of stat sheets from DeMar Hamlin these days, right?
Like Walter Payton was getting hit by unvaccinated 20-year-olds.
Right.
So
whole different ball game, man.
No way he was less than a 40. Yeah.
That's why the Toronto Blue Jays don't stand a chance against the LA Dodgers. Remember, in order to be on the Blue Jays, they all had to be vaccinated. Canada enforced all athletes to be vaccinated to play, so they're slightly at a less advantage or disadvantage, if you will, because they're vaccinated, right?
Good call,
I don't think that plays a role anymore.
No, the heart attacks came and went. Did you see that stat though, that there was 1,500 players that had heart attacks on the field?
No way, last year or since the shots rolled out?
It was in 22 or something like that.
That was the year though, right? That's when we kind of tried to get back to normal. The sports started happening, but in order to play, you had to take the vaccine.
Had to take it, yeah.
And that's why we saw a lot of comics die. I think the comics were the first group to take the vaccine. Man, it's crazy when you really look back on it. Here we are.
Remember Bob Saget, the story they gave us? No, it wasn't the vaccine. He fell and hit his head on the bed.
I know, it was... It is weird. They really did not disclose what took out Bob Saget. They really were trying to hide that. But then right around then, DMX had a heart attack, and they blamed it on cocaine and fentanyl, which it maybe could have been. I'm not saying it wasn't. But there was, right when Bob Saget went down, it felt like there was a whole group of celebrities that immediately freaking died, and they got really kind of freaked out about how they were reporting it. And I do think we're still suffering that consequence. I feel as if we're still getting premature deaths. The bass player from Limp Bizkit just died recently.
No way.
So I feel very grateful and fortunate that I got to see Limp Bizkit play this summer with Metallica when still had the original lineup, I guess.
You can replace the bass player. Nobody will notice.
See, this shows how little you know about music, my man. The bass is the heart and soul of the sound, man.
As long as you got Fred Durstan's backwards hat.
I think you're right. Yeah, that's all you need.
He's doing it for the nookie.
That's right, man. But yeah, vaccine, dude. I mean, here we are, 2025. The conspiracy theorist kind of not right. I mean, a lot of people were predicting 3-4 years ago, 2025, you're going to see everyone drop dead, man.
Everybody was wrong. I didn't see bodies in the street from COVID. I didn't see bodies in the street from the vaccine.
Right.
All of you people just need to fucking relax. And this is coming from a guy who wanted the bodies in the street. We needed bodies in the street to lessen the traffic. I'm all for the bodies of the street. God, dude, I had to work yesterday downtown.
Ooh.
And like I'm talking downtown.
State Street.
Clark.
All right.
Like
man,
100 Clark. You know what I mean? You're
Yeah.
like you're right there.
Oh yeah.
And when I got out, it was like 5 o'clock when I got out of there. And the stupid Sound of musical or some shit was going on. And all these faggots walking around the street. Oh my God. And then like every 30 feet was this fat black lady driving an Uber who just fucking stops,
Right.
throws on the four ways.
Oh yeah.
Like, yo, what? That's not how it fucking works. You can't just, you know what I mean? You two fucking bitches can't just stop this whole road and put on your four ways and like, oh, that's okay.
Yeah, you know, Denver's so different now because we just eliminated business and commerce in downtown, so it's just free flowing. Yeah. What you got to do is just push all the businesses out. You know, then you got free flowing traffic, man.
We did, but man, those faggots flocked for Sound of Music, man.
Amazing, yeah.
It was incredible. And before people are like, "Oh, how do you know they were fags?" Very flamboyant, holding hands, dudes. You know what I mean?
We may have just experienced a trend, though. Did you see some of the data that was released this past week or so by statisticians and scientists who are documenting the data coming out of high schools, specifically private schools, where they've been documenting children who identify as transgender or bisexual or whatever it is, or non-binary was the word I was trying to find there. Apparently, between 2000 and 2024, the graph skyrockets, and all these people were transitioning, and all these kids. But now
So
the
gross.
graph apparently is nosediving on the other side of 2025.
Oh, good.
And so it's
good.
starting to kind of indicate that might have been a social contagion that took
you
over.
think? Oh my God, you think?
Yeah, so
I mean, when Megan Fox has 3 kids that are trans, but then every guy I know, no kids are trans. Like,
right, and I harken back to when we were in high school. We had the gay kid, and he was in theater. It was like that was it, man. You know, it wasn't 75% of us were gay, like it is now. It just wasn't even close
and like
to
trannies. Although when I went to UIC, there was a bunch of trannies.
Right, but
that's where you started running into
That's
them.
part of that trend that was going on. It's this group of kids who were born around, I think, the early 2000s. I think that's kind of, they were early aughts. These kids then became, 15 through 20, right around the pandemic. And that's when kind of the high schools, they were swept over with this whole trend of transitioning kids and hormone therapies and all this crap. So now it's trending out. So maybe
Thank
going
God.
forward, Mike, less of these fruity fellas swarming out on the street there while you're trying to...
Good, and maybe Netflix now we could have something not gay. Did you see that Boots?
Boots?
It's like this show about fucking gay guys in boot camp.
No, dude.
Come on, guys, do better.
What are you talking about, man?
Do better.
You're saying this is a show? Oh my God, yeah, it's on Netflix. In Boots, yeah.
Gay guys like going through the army or some shit. I don't know. It's just so stupid.
Are these real life fellas or are these?
No, it's like a show.
It's just it's a dramatized show.
Yeah, it's not. No.
I don't know. Some of this is a little. I don't think I could show it on here, and I think now I've been marked online for even looking it up.
Don't even bother. It's a terrible show.
Netflix is in a lot of hot water with that whole thing. All their kids programming is geared towards the BLT sandwich community, and apparently
everything is. It's not just the
everything-
kid. It's literally everything on Netflix is gay. Same
And
thing with
Disney.
Disney. Oh,
Yeah.
Disney's even worse.
It's crazy, man.
Disney cannot make a movie without having a fucking lesbian chick be the hero. That is just
It's
everything
rough,
now.
man. Yeah, well,
Everything.
basically, if everything is like that, what will be the next sensation is like a white straight dude as the hero.
Good.
Because
You know
it'll,
what
it'll, it'll be so new and different. They'll be like, what is this? Chris Pratt? And he's straight? And he's the hero? All right, man. Yeah.
You know what I caught? There was a bootleg version of the new Jurassic Park on YouTube.
And how was it, my man?
I fell asleep so bad. Okay, I'm no paleontologist. I'm no expert here. But if it's a group of people running away from a Tyrannosaurus Rex, the bitch in the high heels is going to be eaten first. she's not going to be the hero of the day. She's going to get eaten because she's trying to run in high heels. It makes no sense at all.
I think you're onto something, and I totally agree.
Because in one scene, you have this like track athlete that can't outrun this raptor, right? And then the next thing, Charlize Theron is in high heels and she outruns it. Doesn't mean.
Is it Charlize or is it Johansson, Scarlett Johansson?
Yeah.
Who's 5'2", and
Tiny
apparently,
woman.
dominates over.
But the toughest person in that movie, so great.
Of course, man.
You know, these Marines have to go recruit her to come in and help them. So stupid. Oh,
Very
so
stupid. Rarely am I excited for any kind of a reboot or a new movie or anything like that, because it seems to just be reboots of reboots and, you know, all that remix and refreshing and all that stuff. But they announced Jim Carrey in talks to do a Jetsons movie.
Wow.
Which, the more I thought about it, I kind of like that. And
Has there ever been a Jetsons movie? I don't
No,
think they did one.
which is crazy. So
Yeah.
I'm down for a Jetsons movie, and thank God they. And nothing bad about them, but like, I would have expected them to go with like Idris Elba. Idris, what's that guy? You know, some.
Yeah, Idris Elba.
Yeah, you know, it's just amazing. Thank God
the black British guy.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like, thank you. Or Oscar Isaac or Pedro Pascal, thank God, isn't going to be the lead in this. Like, thank you for going old school. Get a little Jim Carrey in there. Now it's going to be funny, probably a little dark, a little twisted, right? That's kind of old school Hollywood. I like to see that, man. You know, that's a pendulum swing in my book. We would have seen some sort of racial twist on the Jetsons about 3 years ago, and the robot would have been transgender.
I was about to say, wait till you see the robot made.
Yeah, dude, we're on the same page. I keep saying bipolar. Non-gender. What's the word?
It's the same. It's the same.
All right. Well, either way,
they're interchangeable.
That's exciting stuff. I'm glad. I'm a huge fan of the Jim Carrey. But we're living in fascinating times right now, especially with the youth. I saw this incredible article out there, and I asked Emma about it because Emma's big with the trends. She's on TikTok almost religiously, and so she's always up to date on what the kids are talking about and sharing. And I asked her, have you heard this thing about raw dogging boredom? Which is mind-blowing to me.
What does that even mean?
We used to call it meditation when we were kids. This is apparently what the Gen Z is doing. You can see from this image, this is from a very viral TikTok video seen by millions of people. This young lady decided she was going to, quote-unquote, raw dog boredom, and the rules are no TV, no music, no food, no phone. She sits there and put up a screen with a clock ticking down the 15 minutes she dedicated to the raw dogging of boredom. You could see the split screen there. There's another lady doing an hour and a half.
15 minutes?
Apparently, according to the article, and many folks in the Gen Z and Gen Alpha, they struggle even to go seconds without scrolling or checking the phone or staring at the device. And so 15 minutes away from the phone is an eternity, apparently.
That's
and
insane.
It's now a viral challenge. This is the TikTok, remember the water bucket challenge? I think this is a new challenge for the young generation. They're pushing each other to see how long they can go raw dogging boredom, or as kids from the 90s call living life, just doing stuff, right? That's what we used to do.
Yeah, what did people do before screens, man? That's crazy.
It's wild. I mean, we lived most of our life without screens.
Dude, yeah. Just sitting, just imagine the times, sitting there with your back against the wood fence at Windsor, throwing wood chips.
Yeah, literally, right? How about road trips? We did a lot of road trips and camping trips with our family. That's the three of us dudes in the back seat, crammed in that minivan. Nothing, dude. We got to a point at some
10
point.
hours, dude, and you had 4 AA batteries on that Game Boy.
Maybe the Game Boy, yeah.
You didn't even make it out of Illinois, dude.
And we're sharing the Game Boy, by the way. So we're taking turns.
Yeah. The Walkmans and everything.
Yeah,
nothing lasted
maybe.
past Illinois.
No, nothing. So you were basically listening to each different CD that you were pumping through the radio there, or just radio, if that's all we could do, and staring out the window, man. We used to just observe, watch, talk, share information, chat. You know, that used to be our thing. It's crazy to me that now people are so absorbed into their devices that they need to go online and film themselves raw dogging boredom and not being on their devices. Like this is some spectacular, near impossible challenge that humans can't even achieve, basically. So it's pretty impressive. I'm glad, though, they're doing something away from the devices. And
that's a step in the right direction.
And you know what? All jokes aside, yeah, we could just say we used to call it prayer or meditation or just chilling and hanging out. Gen Z needs to come up with some new trendy name for it, and so here we are, and they're raw dogging boredom, and so they got their own new word for meditation. At least they're meditating. I think this is good.
Yeah.
The kids are all right in my book. If they need a new phrase for it and they got to film themselves doing it, that's fine. As long as they are attempting to not stare at the device and zombie out and brain rot, as the young kids like to call it, man. Right? So this is good. It's a good trend. I like to see positive trends with society. And we need to go further down that road of devices put away. Kids shouldn't have cell phones in school, in my opinion. I can't believe...
Yeah, I'm glad they're doing that ban. They're banning it in a lot of places. It's really good.
Shouldn't
For a while there, we were giving kindergartners iPads.
That's insane. It shouldn't have taken this long for us to ban this crap from the schools, man. I mean, but I'm glad we're there now.
History will not be kind to the millennial parents. We're
Or
probably the
millennials.
worst parents.
No, I hate to say it, millennials. I'm with you. We're in this group together. We might be the worst generation.
We're the worst.
I think
We're
we're
the
the most spoiled. We did
Fucked
the
up
least.
The kids. Yeah, we did the least. Expected the most.
We rode the coattails of the boomers. I mean, and what did we do? We complained. We complained we didn't have as good as the boomers.
Complaining.
Yeah, still complaining.
Still complaining.
No, I believe it wholeheartedly. We are the worst generation. We fucked everything up, unfortunately.
Although dude, when it comes to work, these new generation. This one guy is 21, and we start at 6 a.m. It was 3 different days where I got a text from him at like 6:15, 6:17. Hey, bud, I'm gonna be a little late. First of all, you live 45 minutes away, and you're just now leaving your house. You're a little late when I received this text. No. Right now, if you showed up, you'd be a little late.
Right.
You're 40 minutes out. You're
Yeah.
fucking really late. There's the workday is 8 hours. If you miss one of those hours,
that's
like
a chunk.
12% of the day.
Yeah,
gone.
that's a significant portion of no work. Absolutely.
Because you're gonna show up, and then 3 hours later eat lunch.
Exactly. Yeah. Good call. It's a nice day. That's actually a nice work day in my book.
Hey, bud, gonna be a little late. A little?
I shoot that text when I'm like 3-4 minutes late because they were doing construction I didn't expect on my road to get out. And it's like, hey, I think I'm about 3 minutes from the
I'm
mark
gonna be
there.
about 5 minutes late, 10
Exactly.
minutes late.
Yes.
No, and then he shows up like, oh, not my fault. I didn't set my phone. What do you mean not your fault? Is it my fault? What do you mean? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's my fault. You didn't set the alarm on your phone.
My alarm didn't go off and you didn't call to tell me. I was late.
What's wrong with you? The one guy, my mom didn't wake me up. How old are you?
Wow, dude. No way, dude. Oh, that's the problem with the millennial. Well, I guess you're saying this is younger John. Yeah.
Younger.
I work with a similar fella. He's in his 20s, and I'll get a text from him, hey, had a late night, is it all right if I roll in a little bit later this morning? His start time is 11 a.m. So I'm always like, I guess, but
how much later?
How late did you stay up last night? It's 11 a.m., bro.
I'm eating my lunch at 10.
That's what I'm saying.
11 a.m. I'm winding down. Man.
I know. By 11 a.m., I've been up for 8 hours, bro. What's going on?
Yes.
It means he went to bed when I woke up for work. It's unbelievable. 100%. Yeah, 100%. Dude. But I love getting those texts like, moving slow. I'm going to be a little late for my 11 a.m. shift. Okay, dude. Take your time.
And the problem is they don't get fired for it. Nobody gets fired for being late anymore.
No, and you know what? I used to be a stickler as a manager back in the day. I have fired people for being habitually late, and I'm not so tight on that main time frame. I'm willing to give, I believe, here and there for most people.
Okay, if you're working at like a fast food place, whatever, dude. This is union plumbing job. We get paid way more than we should. The benefit package.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Great call.
Motherfuckers show up 20 minutes early.
Good call. You're right on the money, man. Yes.
I'm 20, 30 minutes every day. I show up early. Show me you want this job.
Right. Yeah, great call. And we're all lucky to have jobs, by the way, because we just played the clip. Amazon, they're getting rid of 600,000 jobs in the next year. Minimum right now.
They're not the only ones, man. Everybody's got kiosks now.
Absolutely, dude. No, the AI, the robots, it's coming for everybody. It doesn't matter. For me especially, I'm in the transportation industry. AI can replace my logistics job very quickly, and then the drivers will be replaced by the automated cars within a blink of an eye. So it's game over.
I even had a couple fast food restaurants are doing the AI drive-through.
Wow. Yeah, man. I like it. They're showing stuff now. I saw they have a news anchor in the UK. They did an entire news segment with an AI anchor, and it looked very believable. Still some uncanny valley. I still have a good radar, I think, for a lot of the AI, but it was very impressive, and in my book, already replaceable. I mean, who are the news anchors anyways? They're literally just mouthpieces of propaganda for the government. So why not just pump out AI versions of it? I already don't believe the bullshit as it is. So just have some fucking computer spew it to me. Who cares now, man?
There's no Walter Cronkite out there right now. You know what I mean?
Now we're finding out Walter Cronkite was a propagandist for the government, man. So, you know what? Fire Anderson Cooper and all the other Jokers and replace them with a computerized version.
Until you said his name, I forgot he was even alive. Still. Anderson Cooper?
Yes.
Is he still out there?
He's getting paid millions an episode to be out there. When at this point, it could just be an AI. Grok can actually create a better version of Anderson Cooper.
I mean, I could probably tell you everything he's going to say every day.
Yeah,
based
absolutely.
on what news is out there. You don't even need him. You don't need him.
It's propaganda. Man, I was reading an article. I can't recall which one it exactly was. It was in NPR, though, and they had to, at the beginning of the article, talk about how they work with Amazon and Google. NPR does. And so Amazon and Google is owned and operated and run by the Department of Defense. So NPR, you're openly admitting you are a propaganda arm of the Department of Defense. That's what you are by saying...
You're Russia TV.
Yes, exactly, dude.
It's no different.
Exactly, man. So funny, dude. But we're living in crazy times. I think we can all agree that. Especially now with, I guess, scandal of the year, maybe? I don't know. I'm having a hard time processing this whole thing with the NBA.
I love it.
Disgraced ref Tim Donaghy. We all remember Tim Donaghy, who exposed gambling in the NBA decades ago.
The only ref to ever rig a game. He was the only one.
That's my favorite part about it. Tim Donaghy, he's the Dolly Sheep of NBA rigging of games. If you all recall, Dolly the sheep, they rolled out the sheep and said, we figured out how to clone. We just cloned this one sheep, and we're never going to do it again. It's never going to happen again. And Tim Donaghy, they rolled him out. They're like, he rigged an NBA game. He was the only one.
The only one.
And it's never going to happen again. And that was the story we got.
98% of all refs, including him, come from one town, Providence, New Jersey. No, still, he was the only one. Isn't that where they all come from? Or is it Rhode Island?
It's all out of New Jersey. They all come from the
Jersey,
same
yeah.
town. It's really ridiculous. This whole
Which happens
thing.
to also be a mob town.
Yes.
It's insane.
Yeah. No,
Of course it's rigged. Dude, we've talked about it on here. It's WWE with a little bit of basketball.
Yes, man. I literally always bring this up when we discuss basketball, but I very specifically flip between WWE Raw and whatever NBA basketball game is on just to see which one is more fake and more rigged. That's literally the whole reason. But this whole
Same
thing
with
is
football.
Yeah, dude, everything is rigged for the house, for Vegas. It's crazy to me that not that this happened, number one. Number two, Kash Patel and FBI. Nice work, I guess. Can we get the freaking Epstein list, man, or something on Epstein?
I know. How
Cool
about this?
cool
How about this?
story.
We'll start with you guys get the Epstein list, and we'll just slide it under the podium so Kash Patel could stand on it and be a little taller. I mean, according to AOC, he's not even a man. So let's get him something to stand on, and then maybe one day he could kick that over, and it'll open up, and we'll just happen to see the list. You know?
Yeah,
Poor
man.
guy. He's always the smallest man in the room.
It's tough to be a short king these days, honestly. But this whole thing. Oh, Mike, you redlined on me. Oh, I don't know how that happened. No, why? I knew this was going too good. I don't even have Bill Gates on the docket here, which means probably
he's feeling left out. That's
right, man. How's your recording looking? I know it cuts out whenever that happens. Typically,
still recording.
All right, nice. Yeah, man. Hell yeah.
I think we caught it early. You know?
Excellent. It was before we got any Bill Gates out there. Chauncey Billups, hometown hero here in Denver, Colorado. He was on the Nuggets. I think born and raised in Denver, if I'm not mistaken. But he was caught up on this. He's a coach of the Trailblazers, and he is involved with the gambling, the poker game aspect for this whole NBA scandal. So it's two parts. One is with the gambling or the poker games, and the other is featuring this Terry Rozier fella who was literally cheating in games so that way people would win on the under for his prop bets. So this guy was literally throwing games like the Black Sox did.
But he's not the only one. Dude.
Not
They're
the only one.
all doing it. And then what really you don't think about, and that's why I do agree with the no gambling. Because everybody says they should be able to bet on themselves.
Yes.
But it's because these guys get in debt to the mob.
Right.
And then you got no choice.
They force you to throw the game or whatever it is.
Or they kill your father and force you into early retirement. But don't worry. Don't worry. You just play baseball for a couple of years. You come right back. It's no big deal.
Everybody forgets what happened.
Everybody forgets.
I think the most shocking part of this story is that Americans are shocked the NBA is rigged.
I can't believe
that's the most shocking.
Believe
that's what I'm saying. Like, you guys still don't believe it's rigged. This guy Tim Donaghy came out 20 years ago and said the game is rigged. It's rigged. Fully rigged, man.
It's controlled by the mob.
Yes.
And again, not all games, not all play. He even says it. It's not every game. It's not every play.
Right.
But it's easy to do. Few fouls. Few no calls.
Absolutely. Or you call some fouls on someone like Shaq early in the second quarter. Shaq has to sit later in the third. Totally changes the outcome of the game. This whole story, though, elicited a lot of responses, not only from the NBA itself, but from all these leagues surrounding the NBA. People needed to go out there and beat it before it got to them. WNBA players assure FBI they weren't missing layups to throw games. They just suck at basketball, according to the Babylon Bee. Yeah.
Nobody cares about the WNBA. You guys can go ahead and rig it.
Throw all the games
please, please, can we rig this? Like, let's get it a little more entertaining.
Make it a little more. Yeah, give me some action here, man.
What's the over under that a titty pops out? You know what I mean? Let's start doing some of those.
Yeah. Oh man, but I don't think any sport is free from the gambling and the rigging. Even baseball, man. The World Series kicked off this weekend. Clear favorites, the most stacked super team I've ever seen, the Dodgers. People like me were predicting a full-on sweep of Toronto. First game, Toronto crushes the Dodgers like 14-5 or something.
No,
Dude,
it's
come
always
man.
happened. It always happens. Every league. You'll have this guy who's an all-star and he comes in one game and just doesn't play. And you're like, how is that? What happened?
Exactly, man. Yeah, it's so crazy. But this whole thing is really a spectacular story. The rigging of the games is one aspect, but then the poker part.
Poker, yeah.
Totally nuts. I know that Kevin Garnett is now being roped into this a little bit. And what's his name? Chauncey Billups. When he left his court hearing this week, he was wearing a Clutch Sports hoodie, which is LeBron James' agent's company. And a lot of people are claiming LeBron James is tied into this in a lot of ways. His buddy is one of the other guys that was arrested right off the bat, along with Chauncey Billups.
No, LeBron just made a statement. He said, "No, I wasn't faking those injuries. I really am a pussy."
Don't.
Yeah. So apparently, the other arrest, the major arrest, was the best friend of LeBron James and a guy who was his shooting coach and trainer for many years, including very recently. And allegedly, this guy leaked unknown injury information to the mafia that helped them rig some games in which LeBron ended up not playing or played maybe not to his 100% capability. And so they were able to, make some bets on the unders for a lot of those games. So LeBron, not free from all of this, just like Shohei Ohtani, who his translator got busted on a major gambling ring or situation.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so the gambling
Shohei had nothing to do with it.
No, of course not. Yeah, this billion-dollar entity that now is owned by LA, right?
His trainer he got the funds on his own, the hundreds of thousands of dollars.
One guy, one time. We're getting rid of him. It's always,
love that.
dude.
It's always,
yes, dude. And so LeBron James, I guarantee LeBron doesn't have his own DraftKings account, but I'm sure someone in his posse does. And I'm sure that guy and that yes, exactly, man. And these guys are making their bets on their side, on their accounts, and LeBron is giving them the information. Hey, you know what? Tweaked my ankle in practice yesterday. I'm not even going to play the fourth quarter. Hit me on that under. Right?
Yeah.
I'm sure that goes on throughout the league, in every league. So again, the most shocking part about this whole story is that people are shocked that the NBA is even rigged, man. It's been like this forever. So,
yeah, seriously.
Good times. Apparently, though, according to Tim Donaghy, he has been doing the rounds now, and he claims that this is the tip of the iceberg. More players are going to go down. It might not even be held to just the NBA. There might be some other sports roped in. I guarantee the NFL is involved on some level, but he is actually saying that the real scandal is with college sports. And apparently, they started paying the college students a couple of years ago. And according to Donaghy, you now have a massive percentage of college players who are never even going to get near the pros. And they're getting all this money. So they're betting and throwing games at the college level, because that 25 grand on that bet, it means a lot if you're never going to make it to the NBA and sign that $1 million.
That's your last chance to make that bet,
And you need to make some extra dough for your family and for your friends, right? So, on the collegiate level, I can see a lot of rampant cheating going on and throwing of games. And so I bet you that's where you're going to see a lot of stuff from some of these Sweet 16s and in the March Madness scenarios where some improbable wins actually occurred, but really it was just players being like, this is my last game and I'm never going to make it in the NBA. So this Mafia guy's going to pay me 50 G's to not score any points. Game on, baby. I'm all in, right?
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Absolutely. Lost in all of this, though, Mike, as I brought up earlier in our previous hour, Italians finally scoring big with Columbus Day coming back, and then immediately turning the tables and setting us back 100 years culturally.
That's all right.
No, but lost in all of this is the hilarity of the 31 individuals who were arrested by the FBI in connection to this entire gambling ring. Did you peruse the names of these individuals? Because this is the highlight for me of this entire story. Here's the list of some of these mobsters that were arrested here. You got Nelson Spanish G. Alvarez. Lou Apicella. We got Amar Flapper Poker Awade, right?
I love Tony, Black Tony.
Black Tony Goodson.
Gee, I wonder what color he is.
Great call. I didn't even think about that one. Only because my attention kind of was focused on Osman Albanian Bruce Hoti. My favorite of all these nicknames. Because you know exactly how he got that nickname. Like, he got in there, he's with the mob, they're hanging out, and one of the mobsters is like, hey, who is this? You look like Bruce, but Albanian. It's Albanian Bruce. And, like, that's the nickname, right? You know that's how that happened. Absolutely.
Dude, we were working yesterday at this high-rise all day, and all day the engineer, the guy I was with, kept calling him Tom. All day. Thanks, Tom. Hey, Tom's looking good. Hey, Tom, can you come let us in? And then we got locked out. And we didn't have his number, so he called another guy. The guy sends over the contact, and it just says James. All day we were calling him Tom. That's so good.
I feel like we did a landscaping gig with our uncle many, many years ago, and the guy kept calling our dad Bob. If I missed it. Was that right? Do I remember that correctly? He had the bushy eyebrows?
The most famous one was the Asian Ron. Our uncle kept calling the guy Ron, Ronnie, you know.
Ronald.
The guy's like clearly Chinese. He's like, one day he's like, you know, my name's John.
But you know, the Chinese, they were, oh, hello, right? Oh, it's Ron. Ronathan.
The Chinese Ron. So good.
I'm just kidding. Our future Chinese overlords, Hiroshima, Jakuya. Oh, man.
Dude, speaking of overlords, man, we got to talk about this Steve Bannon clip. Because just like these Italians are making the Italians look bad, there are, like, we make fun of the left for going overboard and their assumptions and everything, but then you got these guys like Steve Bannon out there, like, dude, tone it down. You know what I mean? Tone it down.
I'm searching through here. I got him in this docket here somewhere.
He calls Trump a tool of divine providence?
Divine providence was the word he used.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. God does not want Trump to be president in 2028. I don't know what God wants. I know he doesn't want that.
Yeah, so I don't know what to think about this, because we got the Trump hats, Trump 2028, very funny, especially when Hakeem Jeffries and Chuck Schumer were in the office and he had them displayed out on the desk. You know, like
it's a great troll.
It's a great troll. And the meme, have you seen the meme where it's Trump 2025, you are here, and it goes all the way to JD Vance in like 2036 or something like that? Like, it's this incredible list.
Hilarious.
It's a great meme, and it's very funny and all this stuff. And I think it even includes Trump maybe going through 2028. Memes, trolling, very funny. But then Steve Bannon, you come on here like divine providence, and this is God's will sent from heaven. It's like, dude,
we need him to save us. Like, no.
But now
no.
you're making Bill Maher sound sensible. That's the problem. You're giving Bill
terrible.
Maher the fire, because then on Friday, Bill Maher's like, I've been talking about this for 15 years. Trump's never going to leave office. And it's like, dude, the guy looks exhausted. He's barely a year into this first term.
To leave. I think when Trump does it, it's just more of a, I don't want to be treated like a lame duck president.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm
sure.
all for it. I love it. It's funny.
Same.
You're not actually running. Steve Bannon, stop.
And then I was thinking maybe this is part of that. Steve Bannon, he's one of Trump's minions.
This is Steve. But Steve Bannon, shouldn't you be in jail?
I know. Of all the people that did go to jail, didn't he actually fuck some people over and
like you
kind of do something skeezy? That's right.
Shouldn't you be next to Michael Cohen right now?
Right. No, Michael Cohen's on CNN. What do you mean? All these guys, they go to jail and then they get gigs on CNN, MSNBC, right?
Still, my favorite part about Trump is this guy fucks you over. He was your lawyer, turns against you, and what do you have to say to the camera? If anybody leaves a lawyer, I would not recommend Michael Cohen. That's one of my favorite. That's up there with the Rosie O'Donnell line. Like, it's just so good.
Yeah, man, that's one of the top 3 right there for sure. We got Steve Bannon here stoking the flames of insanity, saying that Trump has divine providence and the will of God to serve the remainder of this term.
I got one question: has anybody ever seen Steve Bannon and Michael Moore in the same room?
Wow! Oh my! Almost the same guy. Equally, same size, very sweaty. Absolutely.
So sweaty.
So here we got Steve Bannon claiming that they've got some loophole ideas, some constitutional loopholes that they're going to play with, and that there is a chance they believe Trump will run for his third term.
Well, he's going to get a third term. So Trump is going to be president in 28, and people just sort of get accommodated with that.
So what about the 22nd Amendment?
There's many different alternatives. At the appropriate time, we'll lay out what the plan is. But there's a plan, and President Trump will be the president in 28. We had longer odds in 16 and longer odds in 24 than we got in 28. President Trump will be the president of the United States. And the country needs him to be president. We have.
This has to be in the White House. Look at all the gold around these guys. Like,
this is just the leftover from what Trump did in Judas. They're actually in the shed right now.
Dude, Mike, I can't stop noticing the gold now.
It's
man.
ridiculous.
You've nailed it with this one, man.
That's why the South Park guy's calling him Saddam Hussein. That's why that's such a spot on.
Yes, absolutely.
Characterization of, you know what I mean? He's not Hitler. He's a Saddam Hussein.
Absolutely, man.
To finish what we started, and the way we finish it through Trump is a vehicle. I know this will drive you guys crazy, but he's a vehicle of divine providence. He's an instrument. He's very imperfect. He's not churchy, not particularly religious, but he's an instrument of divine will. And you can tell this of how he's pulled this off. We need him for at least one more term, right? And he'll get that in 28.
You're not driving me crazy.
You got a little something on your nose there, buddy. You fucking take it out of Trump's ass long enough to Jesus Christ. He's a tool of divine will. Like, yo, get the fuck out of here, dude.
You're not in one of those cabinet meetings. You can, tell some truth in here.
Jesus Christ, man.
I do see where they come from with that. Man, it's hard to deny there was some sort of divine intervention with those 8 bullets whizzing by that guy's face.
It is crazy. I will give you that. But that doesn't mean God wants him to be our king for the next 20 years. You
right.
know what I
Maybe
mean?
Blocking those 8 bullets, 4 years.
How,
We're going to do 4 years.
How do you know God just didn't want Kamala?
Right.
I'm willing to bet God hates Kamala more than he likes Donald Trump.
You're probably onto something. He's
like, bitch, I'm going to show you unburdened by what has been.
But now that we know what was going on during Biden, man, we were fucked if Kamala won in 2024, dude.
Really
We'd be you and I would be in jail right now.
The gulags.
That's right.
Fucking
dude.
breaking rocks right now. Like, Frick, I told you to shut up about the chemtrails.
We would be in Ukraine mining for the precious metals, right?
For Lindsey Graham's minerals.
That's right, dude.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand the coherence of the things you've just told me in the last few minutes. On the one hand, you've said the Constitution is fit for purpose. Secondly, you've said President Trump needs another term, even though the 22nd Amendment is pretty clear that he cannot have a second term.
Why is it make that clear?
Because he's in his second term already.
At some point in time, we will make sure we go through Zanny and define all those terms.
But even if you find a way to undermine you will be undermining the spirit of that amendment, even if you find some way around it. And to those
the American people, if the American people, with the mechanisms we have, put Trump back in office, are the American people tearing up the Constitution? Would that be tearing up the Constitution? Would the American people be going against the spirit of the Constitution, ma'am?
I think yes, actually. Because what you will end up with is a populist justification for a quasi-dictatorship.
That's not true at all. Trump is the dictatorship. Did you see the compromises he had to make in the beautiful bill? You see the compromises he has to do on everything, on accommodating Zelensky, on what President Trump is nothing but a series of negotiations to kind of keep this thing rolling forward, where he's having trade-offs all the time.
That is a greasy, slimy man, dude.
Yeah, Steve Bannon's hard to like. I would
Jesus
say.
Christ.
And it's
that
more
guy
of the
has
same
to have
in
like
that
5 ex-wives. Right?
He probably does. He's a very smart man, though, and I think he's also very calculated. And so there is a very specific, very important reason as to why I think he did this interview, said what he said, in order for it to go viral, to spread like a wildfire online, and for the left to kind of lose their minds collectively over it. There's a reason for it. So
3 ex-wives.
Wow, you were very close with that one, man.
You can just tell, man. That
nailed
guy
it.
He's a womanizing alcoholic for sure.
He's definitely an alcoholic. It's one of the famous things about him. People would always talk about.
You can just see that you look like an alcoholic.
He looks like he drinks a lot of gin. Is going to be my thought
gross.
there. Looks like a gin guy. Gin and
looks
tonic.
like he smells like gin. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
I don't know. All I know is we need less of this, because obviously the Pod Save guys ran with it.
Yes.
It was like you know what I mean? And you just got stop it. Stop giving them the ammo, you know?
At the same time, the left is really funny because they keep going after these cars. They're the dog chasing the car constantly with Donald Trump and all this nonsense. And at the same time, they can't figure out why they're losing men and voters. And it's funny how this is what they focus on, but then you're never hearing anything from the left on what their actual policies are, and they're just constantly reacting to Trump, reacting to his trolls, anger, rage, and outrage, right? That's all we get from them. You're never getting anything about what's your idea? What's your plan to make about America better? All right? You clearly don't think Trump's doing a good job, so what's your alternative idea? What's your plan? Nothing. So you know what? Trump for a third term doesn't sound so bad, because eggs are down to $2.70 and or gas is down to $2.70 and eggs are cheaper than ever before. So what do you got? You guys got nothing. You're just going to be outraged about Trump claiming he's going to do a third term. Will he? Probably not. But now you're going to roll with this for the next 3 years. It's I don't know. They got no ideas, man. That's what's so amazing about it.
What do you mean? They're upset that they have a king. They're upset that he's tearing down the east wing of the White House. Frank, they're upset.
But then they never say anything about Zelensky, an actual dictator who abolished elections in his country and has been ruling nonstop with nobody interfering with it. So he's an actual dictator. He's closer to Saddam Hussein than anybody else, and you never hear a peep about that. No, he's been hoarding all the gold, dude.
Right, but he hasn't put it on the walls.
Well, I don't know. Have you seen his mansion in the UK? I haven't. I'm sure there's a little gold going on in there, right?
Who had the gold AK? Wasn't it like Uday? Remember?
I don't. Dude.
He had the gold AK-47. You remember that?
The gold AK.
It was like Uday Hussein. Remember he had the two kids?
Yeah, I do remember Uday. And let's see here. A gold-plated AK-47 associated with Uday Hussein.
Yeah, Uday.
Was discovered in his Baghdad palace following the 2003 invasion. And let's see here. I think this is... wow. Yeah, you're right on the money with that. I had no idea.
We need to get Trump a gold-plated AK.
Apparently, holy cow, we have the soldiers posing with it. Dude, Iraq was so messed up. They had nothing to do with 9/11, but we just completely took out the country. And then look at these guys with the AK, man. There it is. Holy cow, that's so funny. Wow.
Yeah, it was a bunch of Pakistani terrorists funded by Saudi Arabia, so we invaded Iraq. It's so good.
Yeah, man. That's how you got to do it. Right?
America.
America, fuck yeah, right? That's the whole reason we had Team America, I think.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
Yeah, all right, man. So I'm loving
I just watched, it was on last night. Don Cheadle's #1 hit, Blazing Saddles.
Right, yes. Classic, man.
You know what I realized is so good about those movies? Is those people are like acting. Like they're acting like you would act in a play.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It was like back when it was still like, drama acting.
Yes.
You know?
No, Mel Brooks was all about theater, actually. And so, I mean, he did The Producers before that, and so he loved Broadway and musicals, and so that's why I'm secretly kind of excited for Spaceballs too.
I can't wait. Yeah.
I don't know why, but there's something about it that I'm actually excited for.
What's that new movie? Everybody's saying it's bombing. I can't believe it has like literally every actor in it. Leo DiCaprio.
This is the one where they're basically Antifa?
No.
Oh, all right. Never mind then.
Is that it? Is that it? Oh, maybe.
Leo's in a new movie where he's...
One battle after another.
That's it. Apparently, this is like an ode to Antifa. And Leo's like a left-wing radical. And
it's Leo, Sean Penn, a bunch of bitches, I don't know. Benicio del Toro.
Yeah, man.
Jungle Pussy. That's really the name of an actress.
Are you actually serious? That's the
name of an actress. Jungle Pussy.
All right. I guess so.
What was that thing you sent me the other day? That music video?
You just literally read my mind, bro. You are psycho on that one. Megan Thee Stallion. So one battle after another, 95% on the tomato meter, man. Wow.
Yeah, but everybody I know who's seen it says they hate it.
It's apparently a really terrible movie. Yeah. So some famous directors have come out and said, look, it's sensationalized in the media right now because everybody wants to promote Antifa and anti-Trump, and this whole movie is basically...
You're talking about Antifa that doesn't exist.
Right, yeah.
We're just making Hollywood movies about it.
A figment of our imagination. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, right.
So apparently this movie's very hardcore on that, and that's why it got all the high praise and the high tomato meter rating. But in reality, it's actually a very shitty movie, but everyone loves it because it's anti-Trump secretly, and anti-ICE, and pro, revolutionary Antifa people sticking it to the man and terrorizing, the government and all this stuff. So apparently... that's why it got all this praise, but it's secretly actually an awful movie. That's kind of what I've been hearing.
It's terrible.
One battle after another. Really high on those ratings. So yeah, I sent you an image, or it was a video. It was Megan Thee Stallion. She has her new hit single out, and probably one of the more disgusting videos I've seen in a while. I remember... everybody got really worked up over, what was it? Wet Ass Pussy, if I remember correctly.
I remember that, yeah. Terrible movie.
Let's see here if I can. Oh yeah, of course. I think we could put this. This is almost pornography on some level, but it's really fantastic to hear the lyrics. We're big on lyrics these days, right?
Oh, the lyrics are garbage. Hold on. See, we need to put an age limit on like the president and the Senate and Congress, and then we also need to put an age limit on who could wear a thong and shake their ass.
Right.
Once you hit 30,
yeah,
we're done here. You know what I mean?
I thought the
Megan
same
Thee
thing.
Stallion.
Well, the fellas out there, aren't they into the big booty and on the jiggly jig? You know, they're really like. We grew up in the era of no jiggity, right? No diggity. We grew up in no diggity era. These kids are growing up in the yes jiggly, right? That's what they're in the yay jiggly.
What is no diggity?
You don't remember the song No Diggity, man?
No.
That's a classic from our era, dude. Come on, man. You don't remember No Diggity?
No.
Oh, bro. Were you living under a rock these days?
Yeah,
Let me
like
see.
apparently,
From
Jesus
Black
Christ.
Street and Dr. Dre, bro. You remember this action?
No.
I like to play.
Yeah.
No diggity, no doubt.
No diggity, no doubt, baby.
No doubt.
This is music, though. This is how they used to do hip-hop back in the day. Yeah. All right, man. For all you young fellas.
I like the Conjuring.
It's going down, fade to Black Street. The homies got at me, collaborations. Bump like agony, no doubt.
now
I
cut
put
to
it
the
down,
Megan Thee
never
Stallion.
slouch. As long as my crew.
Now let's go back to Megan Thee Stallion.
And then here's what the kids are listening to now.
I know you're feeling me.
I think it's the same song, actually. Now that I hear them played next to each other, they might be the exact same song. Holy cow.
Feeling you, a very freaky girl. You heard what Gucci said. First I give you my number, then you give me some head. Don't need no GPS. I know what's going down.
Like it used to be, you know, come up with some like double entendre or something. You know what I mean? Like now it's just, I'm gonna give you my number. You're gonna come over and suck on this pussy. Like what the?
Man, bring me some Hootie back. Hold my hand. Like, come on, man. 30 years ago, we were holding hands. So here comes the chorus.
Baby, I'm 90s fine. I'm from Splash Time. You know I keep it wet. Might have gave him that good, but I gave him the best. Pop that pussy for your man. Pop that pussy for your man. Pop that pussy for your man, bitch. Pop that pussy for your man.
Pop that pussy for your man, man. Yeah.
I don't ever want to hear that there's no such thing as a slippery slope. Because we're about 60 years. How long ago was Elvis too provocative with his hits? Look where we're at. Look where
wow,
we're at now.
dude. They had to cut off his waist because the waist was too much, man.
You know,
and now we
too suggestive.
Now Megan Thee Stallion, pretty much totally nude.
Naked.
Slapping her vagina, saying, "I'm gonna pop that pussy or pop me in the pussy."
No,
wow,
you
man.
need to pop that pussy for your man.
That's right. Well, you know
Right.
what? At least the ladies now instructing the ladies to do something for the men. I like this. This is a good change of pace here. Right?
Did you see that Rob Schneider joke?
I did not, man.
Dude, he was saying he's like we're at a point where Donald Trump, somebody in his cabinet says pregnant women probably shouldn't take Tylenol. You know, you have all these young women pregnant taking Tylenol just to do whatever he says is wrong. He's like, Mr. President, can you please just make an announcement that you should not blow guys over 50? That's it's such a great joke. Dude.
Yeah.
That guy is still killing it, man.
Hell yeah, man. That is awesome. That's what we've been talking about, though, for a long time now, which is Trump needs to start going out there and saying people need to do one thing so that way they do the opposite.
He should come out right now and be like, have you heard this great song? Pop that pussy?
Yeah.
I'm all for popping the pussy. I mean, you were the same people that got mad that he said grab him by the pussy. Remember how? Oh my god! Now you're coming up with songs, wet ass pussy, pop that pussy. Like,
Trump needs to come out and say how much he loves and adores that lift all farts and sing that they've been doing before the national anthem, right?
National anthem's trash. We need to do that pop all pussies and rides. No, what's it?
So, speaking of which, the Dodgers playing the Toronto Blue Jays in the World Series, I noticed something on Game 1 which made me very happy, which is they have to do the national anthem and then the Canadian national anthem. No time for the lift off farts and sing. So yeah,
funny.
You only get the one time slot. So we only have room for 2 national anthems. So since Canada's there,
I'm all for it.
That's why
I'm all for it. Actually, I'd rather have the Canada national
same
anthem than that stupid.
Canada came up. I was up there with everybody. I was like, yeah, man.
Canada.
Drinking some maple syrup along to it, man. I was like, yeah, man. Come on, give me a Molson. Come on now.
A what?
Molson beer. You don't know that's Canadian beer?
No, what the fuck?
Yeah, you don't know Molson, bro?
I don't know Molson. Straight over here. I don't know if you know that.
Oh, right. I drive a Subaru 3/4. Right, no, Molson is their Miller Lite, basically.
Oh, it's so funny. No, I never heard of it. I've had the Canadian Blue.
The Labatt Blue,
oh,
right?
Labatt Blue. Yeah, I'm trying to think of it. Yeah.
So yeah, that's the best part about it all right now. Well, either way, it's tough to connect with the young culture, and especially the urban young culture, and that's why I think for guys like ourselves, white suburban fellas in our upper 30s and young 40s, it's hard to really understand what they're trying to convey, and Pop That Pussy or the Wet Ass Pussy or whatever these kids are listening to. Luckily, we have guys that help kind of mediate that middle area so we can understand. I don't know where I would be these days without Gavin Newsom and his ability to connect black urban with white suburban, Mike.
Dude, this is the most outrageous podcast I've ever seen. The clips coming out of this where he starts talking like he's an inner city black kid. Your dad was a billionaire.
The problem for Gavin is he started getting advice from Jasmine Crockett. She's like, no, look, this is how the people want you to speak.
No, Gavin, listen, I'm telling you, black people are really stupid. So you gotta tone down the vocabulary, talk like you barely speak English. A lot of hand motions.
Yeah, that's right. Well, Gavin Newsom, he does all these weird motions with his hands. Have you noticed this? When he loves doing the rubbing of the fists for some reason.
Rubbing of the fist. He does a lot of this. He's, Frank, he's explaining to you. We're going to go to the next step.
So we have Gavin here taking.
This guy has never had a hard day in his life. Look at this fucking guy, dude.
The hardest day of his life is when he had to go out there and publicly apologize for banging the wife of his campaign manager.
Oh, good God.
One of the most disgusting videos of all time. Gavin Newsom is the white guy everybody despises.
Yes.
He is that prototype of rich, slimy, white guy who's had it made his whole life, everything gifted to him, and he somehow he's such a liar, such a narcissist, such a sociopath that he thinks, I'm gonna pretend I was eating Wonder Bread like black kids back when I was a kid, and nobody's gonna call me out on it because I'm impervious to any criticism. Because,
but dude, the vitriol for Donald Trump's kids, for Eric and Don Jr.
Great call, dude.
And then you love this guy?
I know, dude. No, he's the slimiest.
His ex-wife is now married to Don's kids, so it's they're literally the same fucking guy.
Actually, that is super weird. And then also, his wife, I think, sued the Hollywood dude, Harvey Weinstein, if I'm not mistaken. Right?
Because she slept with him 5 times, called him on his birthday, and it was rape.
These people,
insane.
All of them are disgusting. At this point, if you're in the 1%, just get out of here, man. Go form your own country.
But people, how could you not see that he is Don Jr. and Eric Trump? Neither one of them.
They're all great call.
They're all the
absolutely. Same. They're all cut from the same cloth. They've all hung out the same country clubs. and rub elbows with the same billionaires.
Grew up with these people knowing that they would be taken care of for life.
Absolutely.
I did watch this interview with Eric Trump, which was very interesting. He was talking about Bernie and like all these lifelong and Joe Biden and how they've made their whole careers. It's always come down to a yes or no vote, and they don't ever really see the consequences. Right. Like imagine that's how your whole career, everybody else has to make real decisions that have real consequences.
And then on a rare occasion where you get someone who had a career and then got into politics to change things like Marjorie Taylor Greene, everybody shits on this human being and tries to destroy their political career because they're not a career politician. They were people who had careers and decided, this country's fucked up, I'm going to stop my career and try and make a difference and change things. So,
that's crazy.
MTG, totally opposite from clowns and bozos like Gavin Newsom, and I'm going to throw them in there, Don Jr. They're in the same boat together. They hang in the same circles. They're banging the same women.
And Don Trump grew up a rich kid. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, man.
His dad gave him $400 million.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of pass over it, but Donald Trump, good buddies with Jeffrey Epstein for many years.
Yeah, with all of them.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
And Jeffrey Epstein, good buddies with Clinton. So they're all buddies. They're all pals.
By the transitive property.
You don't need to be a math magician to understand how this all equates, right? I think George Carlin nailed it, man. It's a big club, and none of us are in it, man.
We're not in it.
But they're in it. Gavin's in it. The Trumps are in it. The Clintons. They're all in it, man. And Bernie Sanders, even though he wants to claim he's a socialist and he only has 2 homes in the Vacation Lake house up in Vermont, no, they're all in the same club, man.
Bernie Sanders, the guy who has never seen a mirror in his life. That guy has never... He wrote a book about the oligarchy in America. Bro, you've been in the Senate for 40 years. And you have $100 million, dude. You are the oligarch.
If you get a check from Big Pharma, you're in the oligarchy.
You're the oligarchy.
Yes, dude.
God.
Here's Gavin Newsom trying to pretend he's like the fellas in a room full of black guys, where he claims he grew up, he grew up eating mac and cheese and Wonder Bread, right?
Just hooping down at the park. You know what I mean?
Hustling like all the homies down there on the south side, bro.
It was really hard in Malibu.
It was also about paying the bills, man. And it was just like hustling.
I've always been paying the bills, man. This guy's he's disgusting.
Your dad was a lawyer for a billionaire, dude. For a fucking billionaire. And this is back when a billion meant something.
No, but back then he was probably working with Epstein. Epstein only worked with billionaires back in those days.
For sure.
So, it was also about paying the bills, man. And it was just like hustling. And so I was out there kind of raising myself. Turning on the TV, started, just getting obsessed, sitting there with the Wonder Bread and 5 stacks of,
it's like the White Stack Farm story.
Come on.
You talking about me?
Every day in the backyard, just bouncing the basketball. Throwing the ball against the wall until the ball is just like flying, man. That's it, the whole thing. So just and then the student that was shitty student in the back with his head down, all of a sudden started throwing the baseball a little faster than everyone else, and started making a few free throws because I was sitting there practicing 500 of them every damn night. And in high school,
he had a personal trainer. His parents put him in the camps. He went to camps. You want to be a pitcher? We're going to get you a pitching coach. And the best, dude, the icing on the cake is he's saying this to a room of black guys who are multimillionaires.
They're basketball
Everybody
players.
in this room is a multimillionaire, dude. None of you have had a hard life.
I like how to prepare for this interview with these basketball players, former NBA players. Gavin Newsom watched the movie Space Jam and then recited the opening sequence as his own life experience, right? MJ in the back, shooting the hoops, dreaming someday he's going to fly.
I didn't even make the high school team, but I tried practicing in my backyard at North Carolina. I dream one day.
And you know what? Ever since then, still wear the North Carolina shorts under the pants. I'm wearing them right now, actually, believe it or not.
It's in honor of my dad, who was killed because of my gambling debt in the 90s. Poor Kevin.
Man, did you see Jordan was on this week? The NBA's back. Outside of the gambling stuff, they were back in action, and NBC, who hasn't televised basketball in like over a decade, they re-signed a contract, and they did their first game this week, and they have Jordan on board to do stuff. He did an interview, and he's going to do color commentary and
I always
interviews.
wondered why he never did any.
He's back now, and he gave this really bizarre interview where he apparently claimed he hadn't touched a basketball in decades.
I did see that, yeah. I did
And
see
then,
that.
and then he said that he was renting a house, and the owner of the house asked him to shoot a free throw, and he claimed in the interview it was the most nervous he had been like in his entire life.
Wow,
Attempting to make this free throw in front of like 5 people.
Listen, I really hope in one day in like 20 years I'm in an interview and I'm like, you know what? I haven't even touched a sewer rotter. 10 years. I hung it up.
Great call, man. We should all aspire to get to that point
That's
in
when
life.
you know
Yeah.
you really made it, you know?
Just like Dolly Parton, as I brought up in the last episode, where we should all aspire to get to a point in our life where you have to make an announcement to the world, like, "No, I'm still alive. I'm here. Yeah, I'm
What is
living,
that, a
man."
sewer rotter? I don't touch those anymore. Been decades.
Man, you're gonna have to get to that point. That's Rodfather status in my book,
That's when
where
you know you
haven't
made
even.
it. Yeah. I don't even touch that no more. That's the younger me.
So Gavin Newsom pandering in the most disgusting and kind of cringy way possible. I mean, that kind of made my skin crawl a little bit.
You can't talk about how poor you were because you ate macaroni and cheese when your maid was making the macaroni and cheese. Like, I guarantee you weren't making that You had somebody in the house. Guaranteed.
Absolutely. Again, I think his dad, lawyer for billionaires, right?
For the Getty oil industry or
that
something.
was
Like,
it.
it was like this fucking billion-dollar conglomerate. His dad's the lawyer. Dude, they were fucking rich. And he's Nancy Pelosi's cousin.
Right. I mean, that's
He's related to the
American
Pelosi's.
political royalty, basically.
Royalty.
Yes.
Yeah, don't forget she got fucking knighted in by her father.
Right. Absolutely.
It's
Great call,
crazy.
actually.
And these are the people talking about oligarch.
I know.
Like,
Yeah.
do not
great
own
call,
a mirror.
dude.
Do not own a mirror. Nancy Pelosi, you have $450 million. Your stocks are up 30% in 1 year.
Absurd, man.
Royalty.
Absolutely. Great call on the royalty. Them, the Kennedys, Bernie, making the rounds again this week. He was on Jon Stewart's show on Friday on The Daily Show.
He was with Tim Dillon. That's a good interview.
Yeah, I actually didn't get around to
That's a
that.
good interview because Tim pushes back on some shit.
I imagine so. Well, I saw Jon Stewart bring up something I thought was really funny, and I'm going to toss it on here because it really nailed the whole Bernie Sanders thing in my book, and the reason the left is kind of losing out with voters, which is Bernie's whole thing, his whole stance on everything, his socialism agenda, is basically being ushered in via Trump right now.
It's so funny.
And it's
so funny.
This is just a great little exchange between Bernie and John.
And I don't know who looks older.
Yeah, Jon Stewart aging quickly.
Apparently Jews age like mayonnaise. Jesus Christ. Look at these guys.
But I think they do it quickly and then they just stay that way for the rest of, you know?
Right. No, Jon Stewart's actually 45. Bernie's only 50.
It's the Morgan Freeman method, right? You just instantly age and you stay that look for the rest of life.
Because your message has always been consistent. You've spoken this way since you first came on the scene.
Who was it? Was it Adam Carolla that said, could you imagine if Israel had to defend itself with American Jews? You'd have like Chuck Schumer over there. Like, I'm really stuffy in this room. Can we do something about the air in this bunker?
The soup was too cold yesterday. Could you guys heat it up a little bit this time around?
How can I fight when the soup is too cold?
And look at Bernie. He's not happy right now. He can already sense that He came here to talk about onesies, and they've yet to talk about the price of onesies.
Can we get
on
the
RFK.
pads out? Can we get the pads?
I mean, I have this whole thing on onesies. You haven't asked me one question about RFK's onesies.
Hey, Bernie, before we get started, we're not going to talk about the onesies today. He just takes the whole stack of papers and throws it out. I don't even know why I'm here today. I thought we were talking business.
So here's Bernie, none too happy to hear what Jon Stewart's spewing to him right now about his agenda and Trump basically stealing his thunder.
And you've always been clear about it. You could almost make a case that the true inheritor of the Sanders revolution is Trump. He's the most socialist president of my lifetime. Taking a percentage of companies to do business, that's a Bernie Sanders idea. Yeah. Doing a Trump RX where the government is involved in selling pharmaceuticals, that's a Bernie Sanders idea.
It's not only some of his policies, some of his other policies, let's not forget, is throwing 15 million people off the healthcare they have and doubling healthcare premiums.
He's not perfect.
And giving
I didn't say he was perfect.
And giving $1 trillion in tax breaks to the 1%.
Is it frustrating that the thing that you fought for your whole career, Democrats are the ones who run away from scared, and he's embraced some of it.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so what do we got to do?
Poor Bernie.
Man, if we could go back in time and get the election we deserved as an American public, it would have been Sanders versus Trump in 2016.
I agree.
That would have been a true kind of vision, or that would have truly exposed what we wanted as a country.
I think Bernie would have taken it.
I do too.
Honestly,
I think he would have had it. Yeah, absolutely.
I think Trump knew he was going to win once they put Hillary in. That's
absolutely, man.
Same thing with Kamala. Remember when he said he wanted Kamala?
Yeah, but dude, Kamala is the worst candidate in the history.
Seriously.
She's never actually gotten a vote.
I know. And I love how I only had 101 days. Only? And $1.5 billion?
Like, the machine was pumping for her, man.
Pumping.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I still don't understand what happened there. It seems like there was a division between old school Democrats and the new school Democrats.
Well, I do love how you got Fetterman out there. Like, they were trying to say that she was the party of joy, and he's like, I was out there trying to campaign for her. I knew it was going to be a bloodbath. It was brutal. Nobody was buying the shit we were selling.
No, it's hard to be the party of joy when you keep saying the other guy's Hitler and his followers are Nazis and this is going to be dystopia and the end of democracy and apocalypse and all this stuff. Like, that's hardly joy at all.
I love Fetterman actually calling out the Democrats. The reason you people are going to get kicked off of your health care is because the Democrats put that time limit in there.
Yes.
It was the Democrats that did that.
Absolutely.
They thought they were going to hold the Republicans' feet to the fire, but look now. And then who shut it down now? The Democrats.
Right.
The Republicans don't even have the votes to keep it open.
I got Fetterman in a recent interview on Fox News from this week talking about the Kamala Harris experience and the fascism stuff. Do you want to throw it out there? Do we got time for it?
I don't have time. I got to go take care of something.
Oh, man. Oh.
Man. I think my cat locked itself in the closet. It's like it's meowing right now, and it hasn't. I heard the door close.
Damn, Mike got a cat,
meowing.
everybody. What's the name of the cat? Leo is the name,
Leo.
right? All right. Mike has joined the ranks of cat owners. And now you know you no longer own your residence. It is now the ownership of your
Bro, look at this
feline
fucking tower
friend.
I bought.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I'm going to buy him the tower. He'll scratch on the tower. He has scratched on my couch. He hasn't touched the tower.
No.
Why?
Because
Why do they love the couch?
have you seen my couch is destroyed. All the furniture is destroyed. Cat tower perfectly fine. She sleeps in the cat tower, destroys the furniture. That's how that works. Yeah.
It's terrible.
Man, well, there's no doubt about it, folks. Fastest hour in the universe, or 2, or 3, or 2.5, however you're gauging
we'll break it up.
And I want to thank everyone for hanging out, enjoying the good times, great oldies. We will be back next Sunday. We got to do Reptilians. I got the whole book ready to go and everything. We'll do it next week. Yeah, absolutely, man. But
KGP.
Thanks again, folks, for being around and hanging with us. We will see you all on Sunday. Have a great rest of your week. and enjoy the rest of your weekend. And
Can't believe Halloween, dude. Wow.
This
year
year
went so fast.
flying
Turn
by.
off, sir. Fuck the No Kings protest. Let's have a CERN protest.
Yes, man.
Stop fucking with our time.
So we could bring back Fruit of the Loom and Shazam and all the other stuff, right?
The Berenstein Bears.
Berenstein Bears, man. That's right, dude. We'll be back on Sunday. Have a great week. DJ Rodfather playing us out. Yeah, man.
Thanks for listening.
No diggity, no doubt. Play on, play it. Play on, play it. Yo, Dre, drop the verse.
It's going down, fade to Black Street. The homies got at me, collab creations. Bump like agony, no doubt. I put it down, never slouch. As long as my credit can vouch, a dog couldn't catch me. Say out. Tell me who could stop with Dre making moves, attracting honeys like a magnet, giving them orgasms with my mellow accent. Still moving this flavor with the homies Black Street and Teddy, the original rough shakers.
Shutting it down, good lord. Baby got them open all over town. Strictly bitch, you don't play around. Cover much ground, got game by the pound. Getting paid is a forte, each and every day. True play away, I can't get her out of my mind.